rise.
And we're live.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up?
Back in effect. It is the effing podcast 919, and I am B-Dub.
I'm Branson.
Hassan, Alpha Dog, woof woof.
Buddha, 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 Buddha.
Yes, we have a full roster today. I don't know if Kelly Jo will be with us, but if she does,
shout out to the mayor,
yay.
too.
Okay, so first, we're going to start off with our customary shout-outs. We are going to give a shout-out to 8th and Fancy for all of your adult beverage snacks and needs. Then we're going to do a shout-out to Dank Drinks, the dankest of drinks.
Shout out.
Then from there, we got Crimey Dealers, very crimey, very dealerish.
Shout out.
And last but not least, the local food plug. Please eat responsibly.
Shout out.
Yes, it's been a very eventful week.
It has, because you made a post this week, and you were right. You were talking about fighting to turn the air conditioner on.
Yes.
And the cool came right in time.
Yes, it was. I was struggling.
Weather came right. I was struggling. And after my last electric bill, I don't even want to play with my thermostat. But boy, the cool weather came right on time.
Yes, indeed. And it is pre-Oscar night. Isn't the Oscars tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah. Quick shout out to Sinners. I guess didn't they get the most Oscar nominations?
Yes, sir.
Of all time.
Most in all major categories.
Awesome. That makes up for years and years of not giving props to black filmmakers. So I guess they're doing it all with Ryan.
Yeah, they're doing their thing.
Coogler.
Yes,
Ryan
Ryan Coogler.
and,
Shout out to Ryan Coogler.
He's going to sweep tomorrow.
Michael B. Jordan. They ain't gonna sweep. They ain't gonna.
No, they're gonna win some though. I think they'll. Me personally, I think they'll win. Michael B. Jordan should win Best Actor.
As long as they don't leave empty-handed, that's the most important.
Yeah, I don't
thing.
think they're leaving empty-handed.
Best Picture, I think those two main. No, they up for 16 nominations.
Yeah, you can't give all 16.
They gonna get at least a third of that.
Yes,
as long as they don't go home empty-handed, that's the most important.
They're not going.
And that was a good movie, by the way. I remember you had it. I looked at it. It was. I liked it.
Sinners.
The reason why I liked it because I like the historical content in it. You know what I'm saying?
To me, it wasn't a bad movie. It just moved kind of slow paced for me. And one of my favorite movies is Dusk Till Dawn, so I was constantly comparing it to that, and it just didn't excite me that way. But I still root for Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan. Just because I wasn't feeling the movie don't mean I think it's bad or anything. It's just not for me.
It was a good movie. I just, you know how
it wasn't no action.
How we hype things up.
That's kind of what it was.
The only action it was. There was little action,
Very
but
little.
Yeah, it was very little action. But it was more. What I got from the movie, it was more storytelling. You know what I'm saying? And
I get it. I get it. Like I said, certain movies just aren't really for me, and Sinners just wasn't my thing.
But Cold Storage is.
Yeah, if there was more action than Sinners, I probably would have watched it again. I just couldn't get into it like that. I've seen it. I gave it a chance.
I feel the same way you do. It was a good movie, you know what I'm saying? But you know how we overhype everything.
Yeah,
we overhype everything.
See, me, I still remember when I watched it. It's like how you. People have already been doing whatever you've been doing before. It's nothing new under the sun, but it's just like how damn near every culture has their own shit. If you really pay attention to it, you know what I mean? Like that's just how I looked at it. You see who has what and who brought what where.
Like I said, I look at it differently because I like history. So because it was talking about Black history during 1920s and stuff like that, I was locked in on that part. So that's the reason why it hit different for me, because I like history, especially Black history.
I mean, I like Black history movies too. I just, this is why I need to revive my filmmaker dream and shit. Because there are some historical slave movies I want to make, but I want to throw zombies in it. So, I mean, if I were to do a historical drama like that,
you could.
Yeah.
I mean, they got a vampire, so it's not far.
I mean,
I don't think nothing ever been made.
Yeah,
tell you the truth.
So you be I got weird, wild scripts like that. I want to get back on my filmmaking.
That would be dope though. If you really look at it,
I got some crazy shit. But
take it back to slave and then zombies and shit like that. That'd be straight. That'd be dope.
Yeah, you can involve Haiti in it because that's where the mythos of the zombie comes from. But shout out to Sinners May. They have all the wins tomorrow, even though I know they're not sweeping. But yeah, I'm rooting for them. May they win.
Rooting for them.
Okay, let's go ahead and get into the show because I wanted to start off. I know we got our main topic with 50, but I wanted to start off this week discussing Rihanna, because Rihanna was in the news for something this very scary this week. Shots were fired at her crib.
This is where Rihanna and A$AP Rocky were when the gunfire rang out.
Inside this bullet-riddled Airstream trailer.
LA's Fox 11 chopper overhead as investigators swarmed the property Sunday afternoon.
10 gunshots fired.
And now we know they weren't the only ones in danger when Ivana Ortiz, seen here on her Facebook page, allegedly shot up the property.
Her 3 children, her mother, and 2 staff people, representing 8 of the 10 of the counts of dealing with an assault with a semi-automatic firearm.
I believe the shots came from across the street.
People reported she heard the gunfire, but was initially confused about what happened. Nobody there at the time was hurt.
Because her faith is the devil. Rihanna's faith is the devil. Okay?
Only days before Ortiz had posted this frightening and bizarre message to YouTube.
I don't like her, and she's always trying to steal from me. And she has not ever put out any music to reach people.
Cameras were not allowed to show her face when she made her first court appearance yesterday, wearing a blue jail jumpsuit, her hair tied into braids.
To waive your right to a speedy arraignment so that your arraignment can be heard on March 25th, 2026.
So how could these videos affect Ivana's defense? We spoke with legal analyst Ariva Martin.
I think the defense is going to try to suggest that she could not have formed the intent of Rihanna and possibly try to, plead some kind of lack of mental capacity, insanity defense. But this may be a case that never gets that far. It may be a case where we see a plea deal worked out because the evidence at this point appears to be very strong against this defendant.
Ortiz now faces 1 count of attempt and other charges. If convicted, she faces up to life in prison.
Yeah, so that was the scary situation on Sunday at Rihanna's house in Beverly Hills. Apparently, this crazy Latina woman decided to take a AK and bust shots randomly at Rihanna's house while Rihanna was in there with A$AP Rocky, her 3 children, Rihanna's mother, 2 employees, and I think that was everybody. So they're basically saying the LA police said there were no injuries reported and the suspect was taken into custody without incident. And these people said it was terrifying for Rihanna, of course, when shots are randomly being shot at your home in Beverly Hills for no real reason. But after this happening on March 8th, it was followed by a 911 call. Approximately 10 shots were fired from this crazy woman's white Tesla Model 3, and it fled the area. And police arrived on the scene. They found bullet holes in the gate and in the RV that was parked in the driveway of Rihanna's home at the time of the shooting. And it's a very scary incident. They said A$AP Rocky was there, 2 staff members, 3 young children, And yeah, this is kind of crazy. So this is a woman who apparently has a beef with Rihanna for some unknown reason.
She got mental issues.
Yeah. Oh, she definitely has mental
health
issues.
is real. Yeah.
Mental health is very real, and so was this woman's actions. Yeah. So looks like she was charged with the big M, I guess, and her name is Ivana Ortiz. And they. Looks like the police apprehended her at a shopping center parking lot in Sherman Oaks, and they said she had an assault rifle with 7 casings, and it was an AR-15, not an AR-47 that I originally thought.
AK-47.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm taking is we're doing drive-bys at Teslas now.
Yeah,
no, that was walk down.
Yeah,
you did a walk down,
which is diabolical because Tesla can record every damn thing.
Yeah,
that's just insane. Like, that's how you know people are.
Well, that's how you know she ain't right. She decided to do a drive-by, and probably the worst vehicle to do a drive-by in if you want to get away with it.
It record everything.
Yeah.
It probably drove her straight to the police station.
Yeah, it just locked the doors. It's like, oh, you done fucked up. That's out the speaker, and it's just like, now taking you to the nearest police station. It just driving her to the police station. That's crazy. So this woman just apparently had a bunch of videos going at Rihanna, accusing her of random stuff. She also had, I guess, an alleged beef with Kim Kardashian, saying similar things. Kim Kardashian was stealing from her and all that.
But she didn't like not one Rihanna song. Like Rihanna's got a nice little catalog.
Well, that's how you know she's crazy. She don't like Rihanna's music.
At least one Rihanna song that's crazy. That part is crazy.
Yeah, so she opened fire.
Real catalog.
Like I rock with Riri, and her catalog is like that. And she said she was stealing from her, and Kim Kardashian was stealing from her too.
Yeah, she said this is a very popular Latina apparently, and
I wonder what she could have possibly stolen.
I don't know. Maybe she stole A$AP Rocky from him. So yeah, it looks like this woman shared a post on February 23rd directed at Rihanna and said, "Say something to me directly instead of sneaking around like you're talking to me." And this woman was a licensed speech therapist since 2024. And she's had a history of arrest.
So she's helping people.
Well, she's helping people
to speak their communication, or communicate their threats or whatever.
Yeah, so now people can clearly say, "Bitch, you crazy."
You remember I used to go to speech therapy.
Yeah.
Damn, what was wrong with you?
Fucking fine. I thought I used to stutter hard.
Oh, that ain't nothing. You just had a lot of shit on your mind.
I still do.
Yeah.
Shit don't help.
I never went to speech therapy.
But that is super. It's scary. One, because you just sitting in the house chilling, you and the fam, hanging out, they gaming, you probably watching TV, and then shots fly through your house.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mind you, damn.
And you ain't even got no beef that you know of.
And she ain't even, and I'm assuming that the house sits off the road.
Imaginary ops they be talking
because it's a
about.
gate. So
you know what I'm saying? I live away. I definitely live away from
the house sits, it's Beverly Hills. The house sits off the road. You can see it. You can still see it, but it sits off the road. So they just let you know how far them bullets travel.
Yeah. Yeah, so apparently this woman had an ex-husband or estranged husband. She sent messages about the singer before the shooting. So they said that her husband attached an email that says Ortiz sent him this email to him on January 26th, and in it, this woman writes, "I need you to renounce Rihanna and confess that I'm better than her. Let it be done. You got to let me know so that door can be closed."
But what did she want to be better than Rihanna at? Okay.
Crazy.
Well, she's definitely better at Rihanna than that. But.
She's like, you want to fight a nigga in a car? I shoot a nigga from a car. That's it. She wanted to up the level on crazy with Rihanna. But, it says like this dude, her estranged husband, said he learned on Sunday about receiving calls and emails from this woman, including some from news agencies asking for more information. And they have a minor child together. But he says another student at school told her kid, and he had to explain what happened.
Now, just thinking from his point of view, he has to deal with this chick, and she crazy.
No, he don't. Not anymore.
Well, not anymore. But when he was there, he was like, she crazy, but she probably ain't going to do all this.
Yeah.
She's saying. And lo and behold, she did everything that she probably said she was going to do.
Yeah. So she was charged with attempted murder and assault. And that was, she got charged for each person in the house.
Oh, okay. I was about to say.
So she got 10
counts.
10 counts of attempted murder.
I was about to say,
As she
damn. I'm like, usually they'll charge, give her a count, each charge for how many people that was in that damn house. But
that's what they did.
Should.
Yeah, and so it looks like she was previously placed on a psychiatric hold in Florida.
Yeah, I mean, but if you really look at it,
yes,
look at the state of this country and look at the state of the world. I mean, it's a whole bunch of BS going on, propaganda going left and right. There's no uplifting from the White House or nothing like that. It's grim. You got a war going on, gas prices going up. We just talked about the damn electric bill a few weeks ago and shit. You know what I'm saying? So people is hitting their fucking ceiling. They fucking losing their shit.
Oh, she just fucking crazy.
Yeah, she's crazy.
She just
that ain't got nothing to
Yeah,
do with her.
it does.
That don't help.
It
You know what I mean? But
does.
she just fucking
Sometimes
crazy.
it does. Two things can be true. She is crazy, but when you got other entities outside of you is triggering you to motivate you to do shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think she was crazy without any external influences.
You can't blame the electric bill or not even Trump. Like she just crazy.
You can blame.
She took it out on Rihanna.
That's
she
just
didn't take it out on the
crazy.
politician.
I didn't say that. What I'm saying is, she
that's 'cause
probably
couldn't get to Kim
she
K.
probably had internal thoughts, feelings, whatever the case may be.
She hated Rihanna.
She probably. What I'm saying is, she had that. But when you got other things going on outside of that, triggering you to motivate you to do shit. I mean, look, it's been a couple of incidents past couple weeks. Motherfuckers wigging out.
Mm-hmm. This is another example of people just going crazy. And this is very unfortunate that this woman decided to throw her life away for no real apparent reason.
She going to the psychiatric ward.
She need help.
Yeah.
That's where she need to go.
But I mean, she ain't getting out.
She need help. And she shouldn't.
She eventually would, but as of right now, whatever the conclusion of this is, I mean, she definitely going to a psych ward. I don't see no time behind this. Me personally, that's just my opinion.
I'd only have one question to ask her husband: how good is that pussy?
Because it had to be something amazing. But
it's amazing.
She's a Hispanic.
It's amazing.
Again, like I said, depending on when she had the first episode when she was in Florida and when she had it, I'm assuming. She didn't have a kid before, but let's just say she had a kid. Sometimes women experience postpartum. Postpartum. There you go. Thank you. And that triggers them to do shit. A lot of women don't get treated for that stuff. So
Very true.
Very true. That's postpartum. I don't know shit about postpartum.
I mean, I don't know exactly neither. I've heard, and it causes women to be deep depression. Certain everybody is triggered different. That's all.
We'll say that one for Kells when Kells gets.
Yeah, I gotta ask Kells about that because I damn sure don't understand.
I was watching something on TV and they were discussing postpartum, and it can affect them in several different ways, and it usually has them in a down state. But like I said, we'll wait for Kells to get her to explain that.
You know what you do when you see a woman suffering from postpartum?
Oh God,
I don't know.
You say smile.
Definitely don't do that. That's the last thing you want to do.
Nah.
That's the trigger.
Nah.
Right? Yeah.
Like, why you got that frown on your face, girl?
Bro, that is a trick. I've done that before by accident. That's how I've learned the hard way.
You don't do that.
Yeah, man, what's wrong with you? Smile. What the fuck?
The worst mistake you've ever made. Nah, you don't do stuff like that.
Okay. All right. Well, I think this is pretty much open and shut. This woman did some crazy stuff. They're going to put her away for a very long time. I feel like Rihanna is safe for the moment. And it just seems like one of them just random out the blue unfortunate incidences, but it just seems like it's resolved at the moment. So good thing this woman is off the streets. So hopefully that it's over. I don't think there's any other discord from this point on. But at least Rihanna and her kids are safe. Nobody was injured in that or worse. So shout out to Rihanna.
I will say this, though, before we move on.
Yes.
When I heard the story. They was like Rihanna, her kids, and her spouse. I was like, ASAP ain't made it to the point where he could get mentioned?
Well, the spouse?
It's still ASAP though. Damn.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like Rihanna,
it's not like
and then
he's
ASAP.
nobody.
She was like Rihanna, her kids, and her spouse.
ASAP ain't a household name to these
Not
white
like that.
folks.
You're right, but I'm just saying. He
ASAP
done worked
ain't-
hard. He did all that work for
Look,
what?
I just wanted to throw that out there.
Riri's
When I heard the
spouse.
story, it was it's Rihanna's house,
Yeah, ASAP and the ASAP crew.
Who's
That
that
ain't,
with Riri? Her spouse.
her spouse.
that
Damn.
ASAP ain't on no.
He don't even care. He's like, yep. He probably got her spouse on his damn T-shirt.
Yeah,
I mean, we're getting ready to talk about another her spouse.
Oh God.
yes. So let's go ahead and discuss. We have 50 Cent beefing this week with Papoose.
50 Cent finally got his revenge on Papoose for that diss track Papoose released on 50 earlier today. And 50 Cent revenge just ruined Papoose's entire day. 50 Cent posted this picture of what appears to be Papoose and Claressa Shields in like a face swap. But he posted this picture with the caption, very, very handsome. Hey, Pap, ask your old lady Claressa if she's effing Maserati Bud. Tell her to be honest because I have to ring camera videos. So 50 Cent is claiming that he has proof that Claressa Shields is cheating on Papoose. Now, if this is true, this is like the ultimate bomb. Yo, if 50 Cent really had this or has to, he claims he does, we don't care about a rap battle. Like, Papoose, you did an amazing job, great. But we don't care about the rap battle, bro, because this is more salacious. This is Maserati Bud right here. He's in the chains and the Valentino shirt. But this is him, and this is Claressa Shields. Apparently, this was like a Christmas party of some sort. There's multiple dudes around, so I don't know what this apparent picture is supposed to prove. But 50 Cent captioned it, Maserati Bud was all over Claressa booty for Christmas. Where you was at, boy, yo, bit a bop. Now, I'm of the belief that you shouldn't disrespect people online that you can't beat up. And I think Claressa Shields will beat up 50 Cent. But nonetheless, 50 Cent is alluding that Claressa Shields and this guy is having an affair beyond 50, like behind Papoose back. If this was supposed to be a secret, then I don't think it will be this in plain sight, which makes me think I don't feel like Claressa is doing anything wrong with this dude.
Yeah, so 50 stays in beef, and this beef right here, as you see, it's escalated. We've covered 50 Cent and Papoose beefing before. This is history.
He ain't say nothing.
What?
You notice, right?
Yes.
He been talking the past couple weeks, right?
Yes.
Quiet. And you notice, right? He ain't fucking with them Harrison boys. He ain't fucking with T.I. and them crew. He going at Mano, Papoose, Claressa, going to everybody but them Harrison boys. I just want to put that out there.
Well, it's because it's better for him to go at other New York niggas.
Yeah, he getting cooked.
And those Harris boys, they're kids.
They grown men. What are you talking about? They men.
You said he cooked.
They cooking his ass. I'm sorry.
Cooking?
Them boys is cooking his ass.
Yeah, what this
Leave it
comes,
alone.
what comes to me is 50's just a motivational speaker.
Okay.
He got them guys motivated to make music. He's a motivational speaker.
Right, but like I said, he ain't talking. He going at Pat. He going at Claressa. He going at Mano. He ain't messing with them. That's all I got to say.
He going to get back to them. It's not over. He's going to get back to them.
I mean, like I said, you only can do with so many memes. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying.
Only so many memes. Now, 50 still has said he's coming out with a documentary on the T.I. Tiny situation, but in the regards of Papoose, this has been a long-standing beef as well. Papoose and 50, their beef goes all the way back to when he was still married to Remy Ma, and 50 was giving a compliment to Remy Ma where he said, "You lost weight," and that caused Pat to hop in the mentions and start going at 50. So that was the origins of the beef.
Right. This is the same guy, 50.
Yeah.
What the reason why he started all this damn? Because his baby mom got slutted out by Diddy?
In fact, that's what Papoose shot back in the original. This is in 2018. Basically, Pap said in response to 50 saying Remy lost weight, Pap said, "Damn, Daphne Joy, no wedding yet? If 50 doesn't marry you, I'll introduce you to my homeboy. He's more mature." That was Pap's original response to 50. And 50 said, "Remy's blocked till she can get control of her husband. All I said was she lost weight," and Pap started tripping. "I'm not fighting nobody over their wife now," 50 wrote. And this was in a deleted IG post. So that was the original origins of the beef. And then, of course, Pap responded back with post of 50 Cent with dildos. And again, that's the origins of the beef. Now 50 just randomly accuses Pap's new woman, Claressa Shields, of sleeping
with somebody else.
New dude, Maserati. What was his name? Bud,
I guess.
I'm not familiar with this dude or his
Never
music,
heard of him.
But he's apparently a rapper. He does music. And I've never heard his music, so I don't know. But this is Claressa Shields pushing it to the max. Now she's talking about she might sue 50 for the trolling 50 when accusing her of sleeping with this dude, Maserati Bud. And this is a little wild because I know 50 can't beat Claressa Shields.
Hell no, she'll beat his ass.
Yeah. So another long-standing feud.
And he don't look like, I'm sorry, he don't look like he working out anyway. He look a little chunky. Eating good.
You saying 50 flabby and sick, Larry Holmes?
He eating good. That nigga eating good. You can see it on his face.
Yeah.
Anytime you don't see the jawline, when you don't see that jawline, that nigga fat. Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, but Pap can't win this. He loses.
Why can't he win it? What you mean? Clarify what you mean he can't win it.
He loses off of his position.
How he lose off his position?
If he was like the boss like that, then Pop,
What you mean the boss like that?
He's his woman's spouse. That's how he's known.
Who? Which one? Remy or Claressa?
Both of them. Even more now.
That's because y'all want not whoever wants to look at it like that. He was his own boss before he met Remy. Like I said, some of Remy hits came from him. He writing her shit. So again, he just not the type of person the type of person that's on the front street.
You're still looked at as
from who? Who said that? Who said he's looked at? I never looked at him like that.
You're looked at as the purse holder.
I ain't never looked at him like that.
Again,
I ain't never looked at him like that.
Okay.
Why? Because he got a woman that she's a boss in her own right. That's the reason why Cardi and Diggs ain't work out. I'm my own boss. I don't need you.
That's why they ain't working out?
That's why I said. That's why they're not working out. In this case, they're working out.
That's not why they're working out.
They're not working out because Diggs a boss in his own manner, and she is in another manner. They looking at each other as options.
Mm-hmm.
This is a different story with Pap and Claressa. They don't look at each other as options. They look at each other as asset. It's a difference.
Well, I think Claressa's more in love with Pap than the other way around, or at least that's how it looks.
I mean, she's more vocal about it than him.
No, Pap needs that. You can't be in a relationship where people are equally desired. You got to have one person desire the other person more. That's how relationships work. Yeah. So, I don't think there's going to be a lawsuit. I don't really think 50 ever made a serious accusation. So I don't know if there's real grounds for a lawsuit, but Claressa Shields apparently thinks there is. And she even shared some text, I guess from a chat GPT or a Gemini asking, are these grounds to sue? But the response said it is. So I don't know what's going to happen next on this situation. I think this is just 50 keeping his name hot in the streets.
Of course. He ain't making no music, so that's not.
But Papoose benefits from this greatly because everybody beefing with 50 sees a rise in numbers and whatever.
What did I say? Then I said
What's up?
The culture and other gonna be start ganging up on his ass. That's exactly what's happening. He's sitting here going at anybody like he's the biggest bully in the block.
Yeah, and 50 knows it. Didn't he post that AI video of the Infinity?
At the end of the day,
Wars?
He ain't.
At the end of the day, you say he's losing, but every week we come up here, 50 is the topic.
Yeah,
every week
because he's going at people.
You can't, regardless of what he's doing, every week he's the topic. Like he said, he's the algorithm. He knows how to keep his name relevant, and he's going to keep doing that until he drop Street Fighter that's going to be coming out, or until one of his series come out.
Okay, so I gotta ask, since Papoose dropped 2 disses, he dropped that freestyle over the Mini Men beat, and then he dropped a new diss track called Agent Provocateur, and he released this on Instagram.
I loved it.
Did you get? Yeah,
I loved it.
Did you hear it?
No, he didn't.
Yeah, of course I heard it, but I'm just saying, what? How many people of this 50? Has there been any new information shared or anything? They're just rapping about the same thing. Am I wrong? Everybody just saying the same thing about 50.
Well, and 50
he got
saying
shot
the
9
same thing
times.
about
You didn't get shot 9 times. Your girl got smutted by Puff. Like, y'all are all saying the same thing. It's not like
I
y'all.
mean, that's some pretty big shit.
Right.
I mean, we're talking diss tracks.
Right. Oh, no, hold on. This guy right here, hold on. This guy right here, he posts, I'm too old for diss track.
Because
he's too old for diss track.
None of them are moving diss track.
But memes are moving you, though.
They're funny.
So none of T.I.'s diss tracks moved you?
No.
He capping. He capping. If you call yourself a hip hop connoisseur, right? You cannot sit here. You can't. Let me say that.
Tracks,
you can't.
But
why you trying to play my man talking about decent tracks?
How am I playing anybody? All I'm saying is you've had Mano, Fab, Jim Jones, Papoose, Benzino, Tip, Damani, King, Eris.
It's gonna be more.
So none of them were hot to you? Not the
According to him, no.
Not the one with Fabulous, not the one
None.
I'm not saying they're not good tracks.
This
there were
guy
a couple
said,
of good tracks, but you're all saying the same thing.
What is 50 saying different? He ain't saying nothing different.
He ain't saying nothing. That's what makes it even funnier.
Why is he in the algorithm if he's not saying something?
Because like you said, all he do is just meme you to death.
But he's talking. He's still talking. And again, we just saw a historical rap beef, or just a couple years ago. We just seen a historical rap beef, global, and here we are. We go from that to memeing. You know what I'm saying? The reason why you're not as enthused because your boy don't refuse to get in the goddamn booth. He don't want to get in the booth because he know his ass will get cooked. So the only thing he do, he stay in his safe zone and do the memes. Because everybody knows that. That's the difference. Reason why the shit seems lame or getting boring or played out or people taking sides. Because he refused to get his ass in the booth.
My question: who do you respond to first?
Say what?
Who do you respond to first?
Who do you respond to?
You respond to the hardest, the dude with the hardest bars, which is probably either Papoose or
Papoose, Fab. Hell,
so all the Tip. I thought the Harris boys were killing them. Now
they are.
They're not.
They're diss track. Their diss track they dropped on them. I liked them.
Yeah.
It wasn't bullshit.
Damani.
Yeah.
Damani.
It wasn't bullshit. They dropped some. Like I said, the point is he refused to engage in the booth because he can't. He's not an MC. He's not a lyricist.
Like I said, nine people, 6 of them rappers.
Of course. Yes. What else you gonna say?
Had diss tracks.
You gonna now who gonna say who got the best metaphors? And so far, who had the best metaphors was Fab. It's Pat first. Fab. Hell, I could throw Damani in there. He got them 3. Then T.I.
Yeah. So this is a very interesting beef because it came out of nowhere. I don't even know what set it off again this time. All I remember was seeing Pap drop bars in a car.
Didn't 50 get at Claressa earlier?
It might have been.
And They were in training. You know, you can't break out of training. Claressa was training for the fight, I believe, and you can't just break training to get into some bullshit.
Of course.
So you had to wait until it was over.
Everything done.
And Pat was training with Claressa, so you know he couldn't break training. So
bring unwanted attention. Want to keep her focused on the fight.
Did you see the meme after Pap dropped the freestyle where 50 put up the little equation where it said how many hits Papoose needs in order to? Yeah,
found that funny.
I did find that hilarious.
So 50. Okay. Then.
Again, I mean, me personally, I mean,
the meme was
it's the lowest.
Than the actual
it's
track.
the lowest. I mean, of course, again, it takes two to tangle. So when it's only one sided and all you got one nigga in the booth, the other nigga memeing you. You feel what I'm saying? It takes two to tangle.
Buddha said,
let his ass get up in there, then you can have an interesting battle.
The meme is better than the track.
I mean, of course. I mean, y'all lowering the bar as far as hip hop.
No, the memes are better than the tracks because 50 released that other track he had. He just released a song. I think it was called "The Algorithm." No, it was an unreleased track, and he's coming up with a project called "The Algorithm." I heard that track where Hit Boy produced it.
You notice all the diss tracks the two that he dropped was what? You ain't even talking about it.
All
so
this,
what?
But we don't know if it's real. All this AI stuff and stuff like that. You don't know what's real and what's not real, especially coming from 50's side. You don't know.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot going on.
He's paying bloggers to keep shit going. That's exactly what he's doing.
AI, like that shit that I heard, they was like, it's AI and stuff like that. And
it sounded like it.
And he just lets it go. 50 wins off. 50 don't have to do nothing. He don't have to go in the booth.
I mean,
and let the public decide it for him.
I mean, like I said, that's your opinion. I mean, as somebody who loves the music, you feel what I'm saying? I feel like if you the big dog, nigga, get up in there. Win, lose, or draw. He don't want to lose. So that's the reason why he stay his ass where he at. And the fact that the fans, 50 fans, are helping lowering the bar because they like, if that's your dog, that's who you rooting for. That's who you cheering for, right? You want his ass up in the goddamn booth. Y'all niggas don't want his ass in the booth because y'all know, just like everybody else know, that nigga gonna get cooked. So he's staying his ass where the fuck he need to stay at.
Oh, okay. So he's scared of getting cooked.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I ain't gonna disagree with you on that, but I mean,
what music he dropped that was worth listening to since the what was the last one he dropped?
You can't be like an exception. Like that's part of his catalog.
He don't have the.
I'm not excited about his latest music, the Power theme. I like that beat though, and the singing. I mean, his bars just weren't up to par to me on that.
He can't write. The dude can't write. It tells you who's behind him.
I don't think he's trying to write like a classic.
He can't write. That nigga can't. That nigga ain't wrote no music.
Intro of we're just trying to get the series. Yeah, we're just going to get the series out there, stuff like that. Like, I'm not going to sit here and play 50 like 50 hasn't been nice. 50 had a whole era. 50 was nice. I'm not going to sit here and say 50 wasn't nice.
He was nice because he had people behind him to make him nice. Since those people are not behind him, he ain't nice. That's the reason why he ain't dropped shit.
50 had an era. 50 was nice like that.
The real niggas, they know how to drop shit without people behind them.
Like I saw something say, 50 created the mixtape formula nowadays.
Did he?
Making songs with actual hooks, or to a beat. Yeah, 50 did that. 50 made an actual song over somebody else's song. That's what 50 invented. He started that.
Okay. I thought Ice Cube
Ice Cube started the rapping over people's beats. That's what that was. 50 came up with a formula where he had a song written over the beat. Jack for Beats is just him rapping over beats.
Dissing everybody on that.
Yeah, that's all Jack for Beats was just him rapping over other beats, while 50 took the song, made his own hook to the song, and then put the song out. 50 came up with that formula.
Okay, so again, you can tell.
That wasn't Weird Al?
Right.
Weird Al.
Hip hop, right?
Yeah.
Like no, Weird Al. Yeah, that's definitely Weird Al. Weird Al was jacking for beats way before anybody else was.
Weird Al.
Weird Al was jacking for beats.
So now let's rework that. He took a little bit of what everybody already did and put it together and made it work for him. That's what he did.
Yes, he did. And that's how 50 rose to fame. So yeah, we're gonna see how this beef plays out.
I mean, it ain't really no beef because, like I said, we just saw a legendary rap beef just over a year ago, and we went from that to motherfuckers. One side is in the booth, the other side memeing motherfuckers are there.
Yeah, it gets crazy like that. Okay, let's go ahead and move on because there was a big monumental sporting event this week. And that was that of Bam Adebayo getting 83 points against, unfortunately, my squad.
I was good with SARS.
With
SARS guarded him.
Yeah.
We'll get back to that.
Yeah, we get back. Did he say it was a beast? We get back to that. Okay.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of beasts. That don't mean just because a nigga got a career night don't mean he's not a beast.
Man,
but
we gonna get back to it after the clip.
Okay, so yes, Bam's 83 has probably been the most controversial plus 60-point game in the NBA history for numerous reasons.
I don't want to see a game full of the highlights as free throws. Just my opinion. I'd rather watch Steph Curry practice in the gym. It's more exciting. That's more exciting. He hit 100 threes from the corner. I'd rather watch that than watch the game where just niggas shooting 43. Listen, shout out to Bam. And stats right. And in the history books, it will say that. I ain't jacking it. Whatever. Like you said, I ain't see Wilt's game and I won't see Bam's. So...
Yes, so as you see, Cameron, as well as numerous people, have not been excited about Bam's 83 career achievement, the second most points in NBA history behind Wilt Chamberlain's 100 and pushing Kobe Bryant's 81-point performance against the Raptors to third of all times. And a lot of people have been questioning it because Bam got,
43 free throws.
43 free throws. And without those 43 free throws, he had 47?
Fouling.
Stop fouling.
Stop fouling. See, I don't. This is what I don't understand about people. This is a game that is played. Everybody knows what the premise of the game is: trying to score points. Now, if you foul, you get to go shoot free throws. I don't understand where the pride is in men who make $10 million to stand up and play a little defense on somebody instead of hacking him the whole game. You're all saying it's his fault. It's not his fault.
No, we're not saying
it's
his fault.
It's the Wizards' fault for hacking the whole damn game.
No, I'm not saying his fault. Number one, let's give Bam his props. He did score the damn points. You got to shoot. You got to get the ball in the basket. But this is where we're going to have to disagree on it. Number one, we know the Wizards are tanking. They doing that. That's why they playing is like shit the way they are. They're tanking. Outside of that, Bam, now the 30 points in the first quarter, can't take that away from him. He did that. You feel what I'm saying? After that, the game was out of reach. They was blowing their asses out.
And?
Okay, so again, so if you blowing them out, you padding stats.
You want the mercy
padding stats.
Who cares? That's what I'm in here doing.
They were definitely stat padding.
That was stat pad.
What I'm in here
Look at the coach, even down to the coaching. The coaching was sitting there coaching away No, it's facts. Steph, the coach of the Miami Heat, he was literally strategizing to help Bam get the damn. You supposed to get it natural, bro. You supposed to get it natural.
What
That's the reason why. Natural means
a game.
All right, so then we're gonna give you one. We're gonna give you one. We're gonna give you one. Kobe Bryant. This is the reason why people is talking about it, because Kobe Bryant, his was efficient and they was down. He brought the team back. And if I'm not mistaken, on that Toronto Raptor team, did they not have 1, 2, possibly 3 Hall of Famers up there? They was playing actual defense. The Wizard wasn't playing no damn defense. And when we know Bam to ever shoot 20 goddamn 3-pointers? Like, come on. Never in his damn career. Never in his career he's done that.
I've always heard Bam was nice. I've always heard Bam was nice.
And what we seen on what we seen
now.
heard.
So he got 83. That's
and look what happened since he scored at 83 points. He didn't even score 20 points the next 2 games.
Okay,
like, come on.
But I still got 83.
So that's not and so we don't
How
care.
are we looking at it?
What we looking at it is you padding stats. Kobe's and Will.
So
Will
saying Kobe never padded stats?
No, that 81 wasn't a padded stat.
Who cares?
We care. Historians care. That's the problem. Y'all sit here and move the goalposts.
How are we
just
moving the goalposts?
You are, because what we say is we got
NBA
people.
Game
No,
where everybody gets paid money
we
to
got
play this
people,
game.
and we
you
don't.
should have enough pride in yourself.
It ain't no pride when you telling the team we're tanking. That's what they're doing. Everybody, they see it. They don't do it like how Philly used to do it. What they do is they'll play their starters in probably like one quarter.
Remember how you were like, this is an apologist.
This ain't no damn apologist. It's facts, nigga.
Like
this is reason why. This is reason why. This is the reason why people have a problem with the 83 points, because number one, it was a blowout. Okay, it was a blowout.
You know what's funny to me though in all this? Y'all more mad at Bam
Nobody mad at Bam
than the Wizards.
Ain't nobody.
And that's
mad.
why. That's where my confusion comes in at.
No, nobody's mad.
Padding though.
No, that's fine. Listen, what I'm saying.
Coaching.
Y'all are more upset with Bam.
It wasn't natural.
For playing hard.
He wasn't.
He wasn't playing hard. I'm not saying he was playing hard either. But
I just said 2 games.
Listen what I'm saying. Listen what I'm saying.
What's your point, man?
Y'all are more mad at Bam for taking advantage of these clueless ass defensive schemes that the Washington Wizards were coming up with, and they just decided, well, we're just gonna foul this nigga for the rest of the game. But y'all are mad at Bam instead of the Wizards, who being like, we're not even gonna let this nigga get anywhere near close to Kobe's record. He don't deserve it.
It's a combination of
It's a
combination of the Wizards, him, and even
don't they have a beast over there?
Who?
SARS is over there.
You're right. You do.
They're
they
supposed to stop shit like that. But
again, if you are listen though, but if you are instructed, we are tanking, meaning act like you playing hard.
Okay,
that's what they're doing. The Wizards are tanking.
So at no time, nobody on the court was like, "Yo,
we should stop fouling Bam."
This dude got 60 points.
This
dude got 70 points. At no point in time.
If coaching done,
the coach ain't saying. They have this big ass scoreboard.
You're right.
Where they have points,
which is stats.
You're right.
That lets you
if your boss, if your boss said,
let him get it,
then
do your thing. Okay, then. So now this is the reason why niggas is talking.
Well, you also leave out the fact that the Heat were fouling the Wizards players with a few minutes left
to help them get the damn points.
Yeah,
missing free throws on point on purpose.
So why are you going out there fouling Bam?
That's
again?
What we talking about. We're not mad at Bam. He did what he did, but we talking about it wasn't. No, bro, you missing the point. It wasn't. Yes, you are. It wasn't natural. The 81 points from Kobe. It was natural because the nigga was fighting to get the damn team and they won. Took his ass out in the third quarter because he easily could have bust 100. He easily could.
The Kobe thing, that's cool stuff.
No, ain't no cool, bro. What you mean that's cool? There ain't no cool shit, bro. That is not cool.
Hey, to be real, if that had been any real score, they would have hit 100 in that same game. Yeah, like if Devin Booker was Bam, he would have hit 100.
Right. Yeah. Bam is not a scorer like that, though.
That's what I'm saying.
And everybody knows that.
But Bam has never really been called on to be a scorer like that ever, has he?
The team his teammates is not even taking shots
for the past couple seasons.
They got rid of Jimmy.
Okay,
but not to that effect.
Right.
Not to that extent.
But nevertheless, congratulations, Bam, on that 83 points.
I mean, congratulations, but like I said, it wasn't. He got the record. You can't take that from him.
He ain't got a record.
He is second place. Excuse me. Can't take that from him.
You definitely
But what
can't.
people are saying, which they have a right, that was not a natural 83 points.
I blame it on the Wizards.
patent. It was help from the coaching to the team. The teammates wasn't even shooting. They just kept giving him the ball.
But isn't that what teammates do?
I wonder if they felt that way when Wilt was doing that. When Wilt put up them 100.
When they see somebody, like when Kobe got his 81, I'm sure teammates were trying to help Kobe get his 81.
No. They wasn't hitting the damn shots.
Well,
they wasn't hitting the shots. Once Kobe,
passing.
see, I can talk this shit. Once Kobe dishes you the rock and you ain't hitting your shots, he taking over. So
Kobe
they was
ain't
losing.
passing.
What?
That's what I just said.
Kobe don't even let.
But the thing
Kobe
about
hits you like
it
a
is-
nigga
but
in the
the-
NBA
but the
2K
difference-
league and
the
shit.
difference
You can't
between-
miss a shot.
But the difference between
fuck up
Bam
at all.
and Kobe, everybody know Kobe gonna shoot. Everybody know Kobe gonna score. Nobody know. Everybody in the league. That's why everybody talking. No, Bam don't score like that.
That's why I'm saying if you look up at the scoreboard and it says, "Well, Bam's got 60,"
It don't
Bam
matter
scored
if
like
your
that
if your
tonight.
boss if your boss telling you ease up, you gotta listen to your boss.
Well, then, hey, like you said,
So that's why I
the
said
Wizards'
it's.
fault.
Listen. Let's keep it in contact. Nobody's mad at Bam. He got the points. He took advantage what was given to him. The Wizards helped his ass. His teammates helped him. They wasn't even shooting free throws. They was fouling people on purpose to help him. Even down to Spoelstra's. He's sitting there. He's doing coaching tactics to help him too. So that's not natural. Kobe, 81 points was natural. He fought
Like
the whole
I said.
second half. No, excuse me. He fought to the third quarter.
Wasn't that playoff contention
first of all,
too?
I'm not even finishing my point before you cut me off.
I'm saying
You
you're
cut me
saying-
off before I finish my point.
But I'm
That's
getting
why
ready
I'm
to
raising
tell
my voice.
You're saying that, okay, maybe that one time teammates didn't help Kobe get his 81, but I'm sure when you go through the annals of the NBA and look at some of these scoring records, I'm sure their teammates helped them achieve said records.
And
we're not going to sit here and be like, well, his teammates helped him. I'm sure teammates have helped
So
other
teammates
players
is not
achieve
going to
records.
miss free throws on purpose. Teammates is not going to foul the other team on purpose to help push the damn stats. They're not doing that
Kobe
shit.
wouldn't have liked that.
Kobe wouldn't go for that shit.
Kobe wouldn't have let that nigga get anywhere near 83 points either, though. I'm just fuck what Phil Jackson was talking about.
But
you're going
guess
to man
what?
up and somebody's going to be like, hold up.
Because y'all can still take the game and lose. But
Now-
you ain't got to take the game, lose, and look fucking
You can
just
tank.
deplorable in the
You
process.
can tank. Like he said, you can tank. You can tank. That's fine, but you're not going to tank
For
and
the
get
nigga that could've-
83 on us.
Hey, man, listen.
Like you're not going to tank
Listen,
and get 83.
you got a bunch of simp ass niggas on the Washington squad that help
Not-
do
not-
that
not
shit.
with
Why they gotta be
SARS up
simps?
there.
Because
Not
if
with
they
SARS.
had any goddamn
the
pride, they would play a little better defense than they did. They was fouling this nigga ridiculous, dumb fouls.
And then it's a
And the shot, I mean, cut you off. The shots that he was taking, the shots that Bam was taking was ridiculous. You feel what I'm saying?
And it's the Laker fans who are mad that
You goddamn right.
Look, I told
You damn right.
I told you.
Because that shit wasn't
I
efficient.
told
We
you.
seen a
I was
killer.
playing.
We seen.
They're more mad
we
at Bam.
No, we ain't mad at Bam. We ain't mad at Bam. Well, like I said, we pissed off with them fucking bum ass Washington damn team. We pissed off the way that his teammates fucking sold out. They ain't got no damn discretion for the damn game, even down to the fucking Hall of Fame championship coach. This nigga here fucking helping this shit. That's some
Nigga eyebrows
bullshit.
that got thick.
Bullshit. You goddamn right.
I knew that.
Bullshit,
I knew that.
nigga. You damn right.
Channeled the inner Kobe out of that nigga, dog.
Black mama,
I knew
nigga.
that
We know what it
Laker
takes to
fans
fucking damn
hated
grind and
even
get that
worse than
shit.
Anybody. Laker fans are the main ones who are, because it's like Kobe did it this way, and now Kobe's pushed back in the books.
Oh, some bullshit.
For this type of performance. Because it was a performance. That's all it was a performance.
Yes, it was.
It would have been even better if they, like how Kobe did it. Kobe did it in one fucking quarter. Let that hang out there. 1 quarter. 1 quarter was taken out of 4. I don't want to hear that shit. Y'all take that weak ass there 83 points. It still ain't better than that 81, nigga. That nigga put in work. 3 Hall of Famers were on that Toronto Raptors team.
Put up that record,
it don't matter. But all us Kobe outside of Laker Nation, Kobe fans, even basketball enthusiasts, we know what was the real 80-something points that everybody saw. We know that. That's why a bunch of niggas is talking about it.
So is this like the worst 83 points?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Because it doesn't change how people perceive Bam Adebayo. Nobody looks at him as a scorer.
Nigga don't average. He don't even average. Kobe averaged 30 points. Bam don't even average barely fucking 20. This nigga's not known for scoring.
Yeah, this is like when David Robinson scored 71.
But like I said, were they acting like this when what you call it, put it up, them 100? When Wilt put up the 100?
I don't know. We ain't see it.
Yeah.
We can't talk about it.
I'm just saying, like,
we ain't see it.
That's how my brain is working, like, one of these motherfuckers.
And then he was the tallest nigga on the fucking court. And he got there.
It's always going to be something.
He was the
tallest.
That's facts. It's facts.
He was the tallest guy.
He's the tallest dude. He's the tallest dude on the court.
They were taking. That's why he got 83. Kobe played hard. Kobe played hard. Kobe played ethical. And Kobe played whatever.
Well, I mean, Wilt's 100 is a lot different than Kobe's 80 plus.
Played 2 different positions. And on top of that, like I said, the time Wilt played, it wasn't that many.
I know they were forcing him the ball. You know they were forcing him the ball.
Right. He was the tallest person on the fucking court.
I'm sure his teammates were.
Wasn't he averaging like 50?
Yes, he was averaging 50
I know
that year.
They were helping him.
But see, but he's averaging 50 though. He's averaging 50 throughout the season. Come on.
His teammates wanted to see him get 100.
Come on.
Like, you know what? Today's your day.
Averaging 50 a game.
Take every shot. Today's your day.
Kobe averaged 30 a game.
The Miami Heat say, you know what, Bam? Today's your day.
Bam wasn't even efficient from 3.
Exactly. That wasn't even an efficient 83 points.
Nobody said that shit was efficient. Yeah, it was. It's
jacking up, patting stats.
At the end of the day, it's 80.
Kobe, you're right. Like I said, it ain't better than that 81. Kobe did it in 1 quarter, nigga.
It ain't better. It's just more.
He got it. 2 points. Kobe could have. Phil did left his ass in there. He would score 100.
What was the response when Sleepy Floyd scored 50 plus? I wasn't around.
I wasn't around. I don't know.
50?
I don't know. It was just a very top tier performance from an unexpected player, just like this 83 from.
That's it. Who's the unexpected? I'm sorry.
Sleepy Floyd.
Oh,
Sleepy.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If it's from unexpected players, it's like you ain't gonna never see that again. No. What I'm saying is, I know we're not expecting him to do 83. But what I'm saying is, the nigga ain't gonna average over 30.
I'm saying,
he ain't gonna average over 25.
Nevertheless,
that's the point. He don't even Kobe averaged about 30 points. That's the difference. So if a person averaged 30 points, the average of them possibly scoring 50, 60 is on it's not that far off. You feel what I'm saying? But if a nigga don't even average 20 points a game and then you have an 83-point blowout, I mean, come on. The game was out of reach. But go ahead. Like I said, he got it. He got it.
I still blame the Wizards.
That's a Lakers fan.
I blame the Wizards. I blame Bam's teammates and Spoelstra.
You blame the teammates, like I said.
Yes,
Will scored his 100.
No, wait a minute. The Wizards help, but his teammates are missing. They're missing free throws.
Yeah, let me help you put that ball in the basket.
They are fouling the Washington Wizard players, so he have more opportunities to shoot. Spoelstra is coaching so he can get that. All that shit help. Okay. If they don't do that, he'll probably have about 70.
Once he hit 50, it's like, you know what, this your night.
It's levels. It's all 3 Wizards, his teammates, and the coach. All 3 of them.
And y'all still mad at Bam.
It's not Bam. It's not Bam. I just said the Wizards.
Shout out Bam on that 83.
The Wizards, his teammates, and the coach.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Well, regardless, shout out to Bam and his 83 points. And there will probably never be an asterisk by it because at the end of the day, it's what's going to be the final score seen in the record books and what people are going to see 10, 15 years from now when the criticism dies down. And they're just going to see 83 points. Once you break down the story and get into how he got those 83 points, that's when the achievement seems less and less great. But for the record, all the bitching is only going to last a week, 2 weeks. After that, it's just going to count as a legitimate record.
Or whenever they have debates on the,
Yeah.
once a year.
But it doesn't change the way I view Bam Adebayo. It solidifies him in the Hall of Fame. You're not going to keep somebody who scored 83 points out the Hall of Fame.
Correct.
Regardless. So he's got his place in the Hall of Fame. And doesn't he have a chip?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought he had a chip with the Heat.
He came after.
After. Okay. But, yeah, he can get a chip. But, I mean, an 83 performance is going to get you in the Hall of Fame along with his rest of his career. So, shout out Bam Adebayo. Let's go ahead and move along because I definitely wanted to talk about another NBA player who decided to retire this week, Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard's in the news for numerous reasons. I'll start with the one positive reason. Dwight has officially decided to announce his retirement to be with his family. Amid divorces and police visits to his home, there's been a lot of back and forth between Dwight Howard and his wife. What is
wasn't the same one that they're supposed to try to divorce him and try to take? Why the fuck he stay with that? And she from Love and Hip Hop.
I know. Damn. Well, that's what Dwight Howard gets. We got a video on that.
So, recent news, Dwight Howard has now filed for divorce. His wife took to the internet where she was in the car with a huge bag of coke.
Let me just say this. This is why I tell young black men, get you a wife. Get you one early. Like, I would tell Dwight, you cannot marry someone from Love and Hip Hop and get mad when they do something from Love and Hip Hop.
You said
you
something.
can't. You can pull her up, and by this, no offense to her. I'm just saying he's the GOAT in his world, and she's the GOAT in her world. What she did, that's some GOAT shit for reality show. I had an NBA boyfriend, and instead of sitting in the house, I called his ass out. She had the coke. I've never seen that much coke in a hand. In a hand. And when you are in the NBA, Dwight Howard comes from a world where we don't fuck up the brand. The brand is in front of everybody. Love and Hip Hop is not that. Love and Hip Hop, you get on the show by doing what she did. Right. So I would tell him, that's what you get for bringing someone who doesn't understand your level of greatness. Right. Because if that was his habit, nobody put it online before because everybody knew to protect them. In the Love and Hip Hop world, air that out, girl, so you can get picked up for next season. So Mona can get you on the show. So now to her, you f***ed up. You ain't gonna never get another rich nigga again.
Oh, yes, over.
You're done. And the reason why is because every person in this room has something that they enjoy privately. Right. That's what happens, Dwight, when you're dealing with a woman that wasn't trained to be your wife. She was trained to be on Love and Hip Hop. No disrespect.
Yeah. So that was
that nigga said a mouthful.
Yes, he did.
Talking about she didn't understand his greatness. Her actions, or what she wanted to throw out there, was more important than understanding his greatness and what the fuck, where you at. He said a mouthful right there.
Well, she didn't understand his greatness. Maybe the next guy she gets with should be Stan Van Gundy.
She ain't getting that. Like he said, ain't no rich nigga gonna fuck with her.
I mean,
nigga.
I mean,
ain't no rich man gonna deal with that.
That's the ultimate violation from your spouse. Like he said, everybody has something they enjoy in private,
right?
And for your spouse to bring,
bring Aunt your mama pancake batter or mix.
Whatever, that was a lot of it too.
For your
allegedly.
Spouse to try and throw you under the bus, and Dwight Howard waited his whole life.
That was the second time too.
He's never been married before, has he?
No.
Dwight Howard waited his whole life for this foolishness. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He knows how to pick him.
This one here is. But yeah, she'll never, like, another guy, any guy with any sense
ain't gonna mess with. The most she can get is the meat, and probably can't even get that.
Yeah, and she ain't even all that cute. She and Dwight look alike.
Well, no. Yeah, I mean, there are a few husband and wives that look alike each other.
They ain't been together long enough to look alike.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying, but
they both got that long horse face.
What in the world was in that bag? But they got in that bag.
But when we talk about Dwight Howard and his NBA retirement, Dwight goes down as probably top 5 centers of all time.
Top 5? Nah. I ain't putting him above Akeem. I'm not putting him above David
Robinson.
I'm not putting him above
Shaq,
Shaq.
Ewing. I mean,
Why
nigga.
can't you put him above Ewing?
What?
Because he didn't have the offensive game as Ewing.
Exactly.
Ewing played defense, remember?
So did Dwight.
Yeah, Dwight was no.
Dwight,
He
Dwight
did.
can't, and this isn't a
Well,
knock
he-
on Ewing at all.
He had.
I love.
He
love
didn't
Pat
have the
Ewing,
offensive
but
repertoire that
for
Ewing
y'all,
had.
y'all, I think are minimizing
No.
how great Dwight really was.
No.
Dwight
On
was
the defense,
Dwight didn't have a jumper.
He had no
Dwight
jumper.
was just an interior,
Ewing had a jumper.
interior scorer,
Ewing can
and
hit
he was
that-
a great defender.
Shaq had a jumper. Like
He had a.
Shaq has
He had a.
rings.
You couldn't stop that nigga.
Like
You could stop Dwight.
Dwight is
Put Dwight on the line.
Yeah.
Put Shaq on the line.
I feel you.
What you mean?
Shaq was still
to
averaging
me-
about 30
to
points.
me,
That's the
Dwight
point.
Is to me, I think
Dwight
he's
ain't
top
averaged 30 points.
To me, I think he's top 5. To me,
I'll say
nah.
maybe top 10.
Top 10
I
probably.
can't do top 5.
Top 5. You are skipping.
So you're
top 50 greats.
Who you putting him over?
Dwight over Pat Ewing?
Who you putting?
Yeah,
him
he is.
over Ewing.
I'm putting.
He's
Dwight over Pat Ewing.
he's crazy.
It's not like Pat got rings or nothing. So
We're not talking about rings.
You're right.
You talking about
So I'm
game.
talking
We talking about
I'm
game.
talking about
game.
Yeah.
If you talking about
Dwight Howard was just as much of a rim protector as Pat Ewing was.
But Pat Ewing can spread the floor. He can hit the damn 15-footer.
First
Dwight
of all,
don't have no jump shot.
Let me run this down for you.
Yeah,
as to
please
why
do. Let
I'm
me-
taking
Yeah, let me
Dwight
hear
over
this.
Pat.
Let me hear this.
Who was Dwight's 3 and 4, or who was his 4? Because I know who Pat's 4 was, so I know that he had a lot of help.
Motherfucker,
Dwight didn't have help like
hold
that.
on. Goddamn, what's a man named 3-point shooter? God damn.
No,
Garrity?
Rashad.
No, not Nick. You talking Nick
Rashad?
Van Ness? No,
Talking about Dan Van Ashler?
no,
Rashad
no.
Lewis.
What's my man name?
Who- I know Oak was right next to Ewing. So, I know that his defense and Oak's defense.
Are you talking about Dwight at Orlando or Dwight in L.A.?
Dwight in Orlando.
Dwight, wherever you want to pick, Dwight was
Orlando,
like that.
Dwight
You
was
can't
the
say
prime
L.A.
Dwight.
because Kobe was that nigga.
Does Dwight have a ring?
He didn't get.
Yeah, he got a ring. He got a ring with 2020.
Yeah,
later.
they're doing
So if
lockout.
Dwight got a
Bubble
ring,
chip.
he definitely over Ewing. I don't even know why we're having this debate.
Because he didn't play the same role. He was
talk
getting
about
off the
game.
bench, wasn't he?
has a ring. He's over Ewing.
Okay,
Regardless
so
of
you're
what
putting
But
him
wasn't he
Ewing-
off the bench?
Nevertheless, his impact was just that they were equal.
Nah.
What
Because he had
separates
LeBron.
Ewing and Pat.
He had
what
right.
separates Ewing and Dwight is Dwight has a ring. Isn't that what
He
separates
has
players?
LeBron and AD.
Right. Another top set, two top 75 players right
Okay.
beside him.
You still
Dwight was off the bench.
That's facts.
he has a ring.
He didn't
He
start.
has a ring, but as a
He
backup.
didn't start though.
It's
So
like
Pat
Gary
coulda-
Payton's
Pat
ring.
could have went to a team and been a backup somewhere.
No,
and possibly
Pat
got
was a
ring.
center from the time he got to the Knicks until he retired.
Okay,
and he
and-
started, and he was an he
Wasn't
was.
Dwight a center from the time he started to the time he retired? What are
No,
you
he
saying?
wasn't. We just said he
What?
was coming off the bench in L.A.
To be what? To play what position?
He's a
To
center.
play, okay, what the
But
fuck are you talking
listen
about?
to what
man?
we're saying, bro. What I'm saying is outside the ring, outside that ring that he rode a bench, got it, he did contribute. Outside that ring, if you talking about game 101, Pat Ewing would eat fucking down Dwight alive, bro.
No, he would not.
Yes, the fuck he
No,
would. He
not.
he don't have to go in.
Ewing.
He got, bro.
Pat Ewing played with teams. You can't give me one Orlando
Bro,
Magic
do you know what his stats was? Do you know what Ewing's stats?
Orlando Magic team.
Say what?
Jameer Nelson.
Oh,
Turkle Glue.
oh. But
Dwight.
Pat Ewing played with
Starks, Oakley.
Oakley.
I mean, it depends on what year you go to. I mean,
Ewing always had good teams. He always had good teams.
Dwight went to the finals with his team.
Because Dwight took his team to the finals.
And lost.
They lost.
But he took his team to the finals.
Ewing took the team to the finals.
And lost.
Yeah. What's the difference?
If we talk about game, I'm coming down. I'm coming down. That's
I'm
fine.
taking Dwight.
That's fine.
over Pat.
I would take Ewing over Dwight because, like I said, Ewing can stretch the floor. He don't have to come in the paint all the time. He
Yeah,
can take him
I'm
out on
taking Ewing over
15
Dwight.
footer, pop that on his ass. Boom. Feel what I'm saying? I'll take Ewing over Dwight. And Dwight probably make top 10.
Yeah, I'll say Dwight has better defense than Ewing, but
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Ewing's offense makes up for the discrepancy in defense, and Ewing played defense. It's just not as bad, not as tough as Dwight.
I mean, if you look at the game, you look at the physique was also different too. Because Dwight, he a big, muscular, damn near football player. I mean, Ewing wasn't.
And
built
Dwight
like
had
that.
some help. I'm looking at some of these.
Yeah, that nigga had some help. Yeah, that nigga had some help. He wasn't. That wasn't no.
He had some help.
When he went to the finals, he got people.
Rashard Lewis, Ito Turkoglu, Marcin Gortat. I'm not saying he was the best, but he was definitely
a good backup.
But then you do have names like a Donald Floyd.
So we can in that argument.
But you have Rashard Lewis back there with you, dog.
Probably the power forward.
Yeah, and he was nice. That
And he
nigga
had Brandon
sprayed
Bass
through.
at one point, I think, too.
So he didn't have no
Not
that.
like he had a whole bunch like some slouch ass.
Yeah, he had no
yo.
slouch niggas. He had some niggas that can ball. Rashard came from all the way from Seattle.
I was the one who said Rashard's name.
Yeah, but you saying that as if Rashard didn't contribute. As if he was a nobody.
Yeah, remember they had a cast and the Knicks had a cast. They
Right.
both had squads.
They both
that
had
one.
squads. I'm taking it down to the game. I like Ewing's game better than Dwight's because he got his offensive.
Yeah, I like that. So you still want to put Dwight in your top 5?
Yes.
Look, let me add this note right quick before we move on. Let me tell you another reason why I'm gonna take Ewing. Now you saw the defense that they were playing back then when Ewing's playing, hand check, arm bar and shit. Imagine Ewing playing in today's game. That nigga would be averaging like 30 and 15.
Ewing would have probably be bucking threes.
Hell yeah.
Oh, he definitely been shooting.
Yeah.
He was already a floor.
He was
already
exactly. He would average 30. He'd be averaging 30 points easily.
Hit you with a good 18, 15 foot.
MVP status. Probably the Knicks probably win the damn chip with today's
I don't know
game.
about that.
Oh, I'm just saying. I say probably.
Yeah, because remember their power forwards were enforcers. They weren't necessarily
Scores.
Yeah,
It was out
Oakley,
there. It was out there.
Play
Mason.
outside the post for the most part. High post shit.
Yeah, that's how they got there. So
Stretch the floor.
well, regardless, shout out to Dwight.
Yeah.
I don't know if the drug issue is real or not.
Even if it is real,
I don't think it's real.
It shouldn't have been put out there.
right. She's out of pocket, and like I
She
said,
was definitely out of pocket.
She out of pocket,
and I do not believe that's powder. That's the real coke. I believe that was some sort of cornstarch or some
right.
Aunt your mama. First of all, I don't know anything about drugs, but that definitely looked like the inside box to like some pancake mix or something. That just looked like that plastic film it's in inside the box. So,
and I just don't even understand what do you get out of that by doing that shit. You know
attention.
what I'm saying? But you oh y'all look at me. Woo,
Yeah,
me.
remember
But-
she's trying to get us another season on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, but like I said, when after that little check runs out, ain't no man gonna.
she don't
fuck
care.
With you.
Women don't think like that. They ain't thinking
Not
long
now.
term.
They're in for the now.
Yeah, all
You're
she
in for
care
the
about is now. She don't realize she's not that fly. She don't realize she look like a horse in the face.
And real
the
talk-
body is thick.
Yeah, in real talk, I don't even think the antics will help her get it back on Love and Hip Hop. In my opinion, I don't know. I ain't
No,
watched.
the antics will get her back on Love and Hip Hop because they like that messy shit. And as long as she's out here being messy, but it's like what old boy said, Ray Daniel. He's just like, hey, this is what you get. And I'm really shocked at Dwight for even dealing with this type of woman because you can't use that Zion excuse where he's young and didn't know better. He was very much conscious. He's been in the news for freaky shit prior to this, so you would obviously think he'd vet better. I think Dwight just needs to live his truth. I think he would be much happier. I feel like he was pressured to marry that girl because of all them rumors. Because didn't he marry her like real quickly?
I don't know.
All them rumors, all them bussy rumors about
them
him and that dude.
them rumors was going on for a while though.
Dwight would rather be living his bisexual dreams than being with a woman like this.
Like the dude said, you knew what you were getting into, and you knew what kind of woman you were getting. I'm not giving Dwight no pass. You knew what you were getting into. You knew what you were getting.
I can play devil's advocate for you right quick. I mean, it's one way to act. It's one way to pretend to be on the show to to be messy. That's how you get them checks. You got to be messy to stay on the damn show. It's another thing when you're not on the show, you at home in private, supposedly. You know what I'm saying? She probably damn gave him the okie doke. You know, niggas fake it out.
So I'm looking at you be messy, and you gonna tell me, but I ain't like that when I'm not.
I'm not like that when I'm
like that when like.
If you don't have any proof, some people take it.
Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and move on because I wanted to discuss a quick beef that was going on in addition to 50 and Papoose, and that was the beef between Gunplay and Rick Ross. Now, Gunplay was a very loyal soldier to Rick Ross, and he feels like Rick Ross abandoned him when his career stalled. And this was Gunplay discussing it in an interview. Damn, I didn't know Gunplay is 46, but yes. Gunplay was on a show discussing this, and Rick Ross fired back.
Why I didn't get a deal. I hate to see old veteran niggas on podcasts complaining about the opportunity they had.
Rick Ross responds to Gunplay. Who's right?
It felt like a slap in the face. You tell that person, okay, bring me a hit record, and you bring that person a hit record and nothing gets done, then that's just basically saying, I'll never be a complainer.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Well, I was just basically going to say, as you saw Rick Ross's response, he said he was tired of these dudes messing up. Yeah, these old niggas messing up their opportunities. So, yeah, that was in direct reference to basically what Gunplay said, where he was a loyal soldier, and he doesn't feel like Rick was loyal back.
We were just talking about this last week when niggas was talking about why what's the name put nobody on Carolina, because the fact
the baby
why nobody put
this is different.
No, follow me right quick. In a sense, it's the same, it's similar, but it is different. The point, this is where it's similar. So let me get there. It's similar because when you give somebody an opportunity to grind, to take off and shit, niggas get lax. Oh, we don't went viral and shit. Today's reward is going viral. You know what I'm saying? Notice I ain't said money. Going viral. So when niggas is satisfying going viral, they just sit on their ass like they ain't doing shit. Meanwhile, nigga, you ain't even cutting no checks. You ain't putting out no hit music, etc. Now, Gunplay, he came out with one hot track, but what he did, he went on Love and Hip Hop Miami. Mm-hmm. He went on that shit, and he was, last time I saw it before I stopped watching it, nigga was on drugs all the damn time. Bad as hell.
Bad.
Yeah, I mean, so if you on drugs all the damn time, nigga, you ain't in the booth.
Look, that's what I'm about to say, nigga. Like, no, this shit is different. Like, I know this shit different, nigga. You were in the clique, you were in the camp. All you had to do is fucking make music. Mm-hmm. But your vices,
your
habits is what
took
over.
Well,
now,
what kind of drugs is
it? That doesn't even matter. Just think about hey, I put it like this, nigga. They in Florida. They in Florida, man.
Right.
They in Florida, man. But all you had, you're already in the circle. You have access to damn near every, at this time, fucking mega producer that you need. Your man's is the boss.
All you gotta do is make an effort.
Dude,
not just that. Like, okay, so
you're so worried about the street element.
You might not even have to make a hit record. You might just need to be, what you're doing is so destructive. You're not even my guy.
So see, and this is why and I don't like to put into this manner, but you have to respect niggas like Bleak, niggas like Yayo. They know how to play a position. They knew exactly what they needed to do. You're making music, you're writing music, but you're still in the background, in the cut, not doing any disservice. You're not doing any disservice, and you're not throwing any dirt on your man's name. So you just out here playing your position as properly as possible.
So yeah, shout out to Yayo and
Bleak. Like, yo, niggas knew what the fuck they was.
You know like, exactly
still working.
how to play.
Bleak got bars. Yeah. You know Bleak got bars. We know he not the best rapper, but we know what he was doing.
And like I'm saying, like
he tight. You know, Jay make sure he's straight.
I feel like Ross is the type of guy that, if we cool like that, whatever, you're so destructive. And we've seen how you get down.
Yeah, we gonna, like I said, love and hip hop Miami.
He needed to be on that show. You see what I'm saying? Like his type of lifestyle, he's a love and hip hop type of nigga.
Yeah.
So he should have got Dwight Howard's wife.
Yes,
Exactly.
Those are the type of niggas that need to be together. That toxic.
Exactly.
That toxic shit, that's what
that wouldn't have been pancake batter.
No, he would have beat her ass.
That would have been pancake batter.
She'd have replaced his shit with pancake batter.
It's still sad though, man. Like you had every opportunity in the world.
Yeah. So it looks like Gunplay signed a solo deal with Maybach Music back in July of 2012, and under the imprint, he released his solo album Living Legend in 2015. And he left the label, but they're not sure when he left.
For what purpose?
So he ain't even. So Ross ain't even recruit the money that he done gave that nigga.
You see what I'm saying? Like nigga, I done put
gave you
all my
advance.
money up front for you.
You made one song,
and you're still unhappy with me because you couldn't
do
work
nothing.
your magic.
You want to be a reality star.
Mm-hmm. It's very unfortunate, but
You want to be a street nigga. Like Gunplay is a street nigga, dog.
It's unfortunate it's not, because after you said he's 46,
yeah.
like you've been old enough to know that, like
you've been old long enough to know. Yeah.
So now you see. So now you can give. So now you can give Diddy some type of. You know what I'm saying? Why he did the contracts the way he did. He bringing street niggas off the fucking streets, giving them.
But obviously, Ross didn't even do it like Diddy though.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah, I feel what you're saying, but
Like,
what I'm
that's
saying
even
is, but
crazier.
we talking
And now
about
you out here crying,
right? That's what I'm saying. But this is where motherfuckers was like, "Oh, Diddy was wrong." No, he can't. I just said it's you can't. You ain't gonna take it to the street because he ain't no street nigga. Ain't no need to take it to sue their ass because they ain't got no money. So you got to give a fucked up ass contract just so if worst case scenario any one of those entities happen, I still get my money. Now, if you do, you learn the craft. And you come back like, hey, bro, we need to revisit this contract. All right, nigga, let's talk. That's what the Locks did. So you got to do this shit with niggas, especially you talking about motherfuckers coming off the streets. Most of them ain't got hardly no education. You feel what I'm saying? So if you ain't got no education, they ain't reading no goddamn contracts. They probably don't even know what the fucking words they reading. And on top of that,
they just got their hand out waiting
right?
for the
And
money.
you still your mentality is still in the fucking hood. You don't even know like, yo, nigga, I got legit money. I need to be doing this. You trying to stay favor with the niggas in the hood.
then that don't work.
So sometimes you got to give a fucked up ass contract just so you make sure you get your money. You protect yourself.
Well, most artists don't make money for their labels. What you count on is one of those artists to make it big, and the money you get from that artist is enough to make up for the failed artist that didn't blow and that you lost money.
That's
on.
true.
So-
But even artists that doesn't reach a certain pinnacle, based off how streaming and how all these other entities, the internet has played, you can always recoup your money back, even if you're a C list artist.
And like with Gunplay, my thing, you messed that up.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, yeah,
he fucked that shit up.
You could Wale, Mills, like you.
He got people that done came up on. They're doing well.
You messed that up. You messed that whole situation up.
Okay, well, shout out to Gunplay. I hope he gets back on his feet, and maybe him and Rick Ross get to be friends again, and that way Gunplay can get
Pay that money
the help
back.
he needs.
Pay
I
that
think
money
he's
back.
an addict.
The beginning
Well, I
is
know.
pay that advance back. Then we can possibly be on good terms to talk.
Yes, indeed. So let's go ahead and move on. Wanted to talk about a few dating topics, namely being Ari Lennox. She was in the news this week, basically talking about her love life, amongst other topics, during her podcast. She made a confession during a recent interview on Effective Immediately Radio on Sirius XM with Gina Views, where she discussed her dating life and all the wrong choices she made. Oh, let me make sure.
I think I have a thing for toxic energy. So I think there's still some more healing that I need to do, because when I look back on all of these energies, it's a shame I gave them so much time and there were sweet energies that I didn't.
Yeah.
And so now I see those sweet energies getting married and starting families. I'm just like, dang, that probably could have been me if I recognized the security in those individuals at the time. And like now I'm like, Yeah, I'm definitely feeling that now. I'm aware that there's something going on. There's something wrong.
What do you think it is that attracts you to like toxic energy?
I think they just seem really exciting at first. The chemistry is incredible. And they don't even always be fine. It's not even that like they're sexy or something. I mean, well, they're sexy, but they don't be the finest things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It's just an energy. Sometimes it's convenience, what we talk about. A lot of the sweeter energies that I felt like weren't for me. I could see myself falling asleep a little bit on the phone. So I don't know if that's like, if boring is good or not. Like, I'm trying to figure out what that means. Like,
it's the thrill.
Yeah.
Ari Lennox discussing the toxic choices she made during her dating life, and now she speaks with regret as she watches all those decent guys she passed up getting married, and this is the story of so many women, so many.
Good guys don't finish last.
No, they finish last, as you can see. Ari Lennox reminds you that
I don't think they finished last, honestly.
But that's what, if she's seeing them getting married,
that's what
the
good guys. They're not finishing last.
Finishing.
That's what I was about to say.
Yeah.
It's not the good guys that finishing last. They're passing up on the guys that they thought they didn't want, but they really, in actuality,
I don't think they want those guys. I think they just want what those guys bring, which is the wedding and the babies and the structure and
stability
all that.
and structure.
She still don't want them niggas.
She got her own shit.
You talk about want, but it's the needs. You know, certain men provide needs, and a lot of women, especially today's women, those needs they try to like kind of go against the grain of those.
They have specific needs.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know,
but the thing about it is, the one thing that you have to understand is, if she coming in the mindset of whoever she's dating at the time or interested at the time, as she looks at him as an option versus an asset. You feel what I'm saying? Option meaning, oh, I can find something better than that. You feel what I'm saying? Asset meaning, oh, I can see where we can and take the fuck off.
And at the end of the day, a lot of these guys don't come with money. So that you know,
there's a lot of guys that come with paper. It's the fact is, she
not the type of money they're talking about.
Not the type of money that they are talking.
But she
about.
don't want those type of men, because those type of men, that's the reason why she's where she's at. Trust and believe, somebody that looked that good, she got money.
That's not what she just said, though.
We're a lot of women take some guys out of the dating pool because they don't make X amount,
and they don't make it in a certain amount of time.
But they're good guys. You just won't give him the time of day because you are trying to be up here.
Unrealistic expectations.
Not saying it's unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? But you know, you're going to have to wait if you're
2 weeks.
Yeah, you're going to have to wait if you're. But if you're down here, you know what I'm saying. You're going to have more opportunities.
No, what it really is Ari Lennox has a fetish, and her fetish is dope boys.
No, it's a dope. That's what I was saying.
It's just a fetish, as you said, as she said. She's not even really physically attracted to them.
They're not even attractive like that.
It's attracted to the energy.
It's the bad boy persona.
Yeah,
the energy, nigga. You know,
not even that. It's not even that. It's just a fact. It's not even that. It's the fact that these niggas can get the whatever hustle they got. They go against the grain. Whereas she is scared to go against the grain. She ain't gonna go against the grain. So being near somebody or close to somebody, that's like a natural
that
high.
street element.
Yeah, that street element. The problem
gives her the euphoria that she's trying to capture or whatever.
The problem is you don't know when these women have fetishes if they're loyal or not. So they invite themselves into this world that they're not really prepared to deal with when they deal with a street nigga, because they ain't thinking of all the scenarios.
Come off as boring. That
it's not boring.
They don't have an adrenaline rush attached.
Exactly.
That's what they're knock with. But
he's
a good guy. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like you say, you want to do that's living the life.
Because she wants to live vicariously through them, because she's too chicken shit to buy a pack and flip it herself.
Exactly. I just said the fact of the matter is he telling the truth. I just said it. I said niggas, those hustlers, whatever they do, they don't mind going against the grain to get that shit. But she's not going to do that.
It's not even that. It's
That's
just
funny,
like
yo.
She wants to experience the life of a drug dealer without all the inherent risks. She wants to get, because that if her man is making money selling drugs, she's benefiting from
just being around them.
Yeah, she's going to stash the guns, get a little rush.
Not just that, but a lot of guys who have money like that are dicks. They're dicks. They're
not looking at her because
they're dicks.
No,
they
they're
act like fucking dicks.
Niggas that she's talking, the niggas that got money, that got their shit together, they're not looking at her. They're not.
She's dope boy material.
Exactly. They're not looking at her. She's looking at niggas that, like you said, that might be in jail next 2 to 5 years. You feel what I'm saying?
See, and that's the issue with women like that. When they want to live vicariously through dudes, they ain't loyal. So the minute the heat come and the police start coming up, she gonna snitch on the nigga, throw him in jail.
She ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
And the cycle continues.
Exactly.
That's why she don't want to move the pack. She don't want to get caught up in that shit.
She don't mind being near it.
Yeah, and of course, when she gets caught, she throw the nigga under the bus and say she did everything out of fear.
Exactly.
I was scared. That's the number one. That's the number one attorney in America.
Or you got women that has fetishes of
What
being.
she said was she regrets not giving the good guys, and all I'm saying is the good guys are the guys that aren't the most attractive. The good guys are the ones who they might not make X amount of money. The good guys are the ones who
You talking about regulars.
Those
not
are the
street
good
individuals.
guys.
You're talking about regulars.
Okay.
Yeah, I know plenty of people with that are assholes.
If I say, hold on, make sure I get this word right. Civilians.
Okay. That
she don't
necessarily
respect men. She don't respect men like that.
I don't think it's necessarily
and she
drug dealer or shit like that. You just look for a guy in a certain.
What she's saying is, I can't fuck with no regular dude because I'm gonna run over his ass.
She's a rush seeker.
A nigga that's even though he's making his money and she by me making more than him, he's still gonna say, "Sit your ass down, bitch," and she gonna get her coochie gonna get wet off. A regular dude gonna be like, he ain't gonna necessarily tell her ass to sit the fuck down, and she know based off of that, based off of where her position at, she gonna run over a nigga. That's why she go for the bad boys.
Yeah. And she goes for low hanging fruit because it's easier to control too, especially at this point in the game.
It's all about control.
Yeah.
If she can't control you, she ain't fucking with you.
Yeah, control is a major aspect for a lot of women in relationships, and it's probably the number one reason I'm single.
He is not fucking lying.
Yeah, if you don't listen to me, then you gotta go.
They can be fascinated by being with you, but when it comes time to listen and following your lead, that's where the complication come in at.
They weren't made to be wives. They were made to be smutted out just for a couple weeks, and then you go on with your life. But you don't marry women like that. So, I mean, in terms of Ari Lennox, I don't think does she have a kid? Do you know?
I don't even know.
If she ain't got no kids, then I guess she can. And she's only 34, I believe. She's still very young. There's still like hope for her, and the fact that she's not a bad looking woman and she's famous. I mean, she shouldn't have major issues finding a man, but she's probably picky. There are a lot of
the more picky you are, the less availability is for you.
Exactly. So another thing I could tell fellas to learn from this is if you are a good guy, you just got to have a couple moments of unhinged craziness to keep her excited. Yeah.
Sit your ass down.
You know what I do every now and then when I think she thinks I'm too safe and we're eating dinner, I just pick my plate up and I just fling it at the wall and tell her to clean that shit up. And it just be random shit, it'd be out the blue. I'm like, you like bad boys? I just did something bad, boy. And yeah, so that's how you handle crazy women. You got to match her crazy.
No, you get away.
You avoid.
I mean, that's my first instinct now.
God, boy,
I've matched crazy in the past.
Fucking crazy.
The problem is,
them motherfucker cost you every goddamn.
I nigga said now.
Yeah, now I get away. I ain't got time for charges. But you got to just keep women on your toes. I'm one of them people that believe you keep. If she gets too happy, that's a problem too. You got to keep some disappointment in the relationship to keep her grounded.
everybody does not go by that law.
It works, trust me.
Look, whatever floats your boat.
If you want your relationship to last 2 years,
are you in a relationship right now?
I was in a 2 year.
Hold on. Yeah. Are you in a relationship at this current time?
No, because I don't choose to be.
That strategy might.
He said
not
he
be
don't
the
choose
best
to be.
one.
I mean, I could tell y'all how this shit work, but y'all don't got the patience or the time.
It's cool. It's cool. I just know that's not one of them.
Yeah, we know Buddha's one of them nice guys. Nobody wants to hear about
Correct.
that shit.
I have turned into a nice guy after all these
And-
years.
and-
Shout out to
right.
Columbia.
Yeah, how a nigga that based off of what he was saying, he a hell raiser and shit. And now he all cool, calm.
Because I've been through it all. I done been through it all.
Well, we have.
Well, I don't want to say all,
We
but I've
have.
been through damn near everything that a nigga can go through. You see it, you make it through, and then you actually have a
partner.
Nah, fuck the partnership. I ain't even talking about that part yet. You reach a point of enlightenment. Then you start to grow. Then you appreciate your partner if you have one. And you know what I mean? That's how these things
Remember
go.
what you said? Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? You was like, your come to Jesus moment when your partner came to you like, hey nigga, you need to tighten up because you got boys. You remember? You said
No, I don't remember nothing about that.
You said that.
My coming to nigga, bro, I'm from the Met, nigga. That
I'm not
so,
questioning that. I'm listening what I heard you say.
A come
on
to
the podcast.
Jesus moment for shit my life, boy.
What?
It's cutting off dead weight when I got locked up. That changed everything for me, yo. When I got locked up, and it was only 2 niggas that I could actually rely on at this time, and neither one of these niggas even approached the situation helpful to me, and I was that nigga at the time, nigga, I knew from then on, all the shit my mom used to say to me, like, yo, you know, everybody ain't your friend, blah, blah, whoop-de-woo. That's when it really came to light. Because I didn't need, you know when they say you only need something real small and you could tell by the smallest shit that nigga could do for you at that time if you were in need. Nigga, all I needed what nigga do was to bring me some motherfucking white drawers, some pencil, and paper. Do you hear what I'm saying? Some drawers,
white draw,
pencils, and paper. That's all I needed from these niggas when I was locked up in Georgia. That's all the fuck I needed.
You was stabbing niggas in the neck
And I
with that
couldn't
pencil.
even get that. Mind you, I'm down here helping niggas pay rent, putting food in your fucking crib. I'm not to put my business out there, but I'm getting us back and forth from where we got to go and making things happen at the same time. So it's business, pleasure, production, and everything. And I'm the one making it happen, but nobody could actually take that time to bring me some fucking white fucking
drawers,
drawers,
pencil,
and paper. Nigga, some basic shit. That's my whole shit. That's my coming to Jesus moment, nigga. Like, it ain't had nothing to do with all the nigga, no, because you gotta put everything back on yourself.
They say a lot of niggas had they coming to Jesus moment, and when they innocent, like in jail.
Nah, nigga, bro, fuck all that.
I had mine in there because I didn't want to go back. I did not want to go back. I was done with that.
What, jail?
Yeah, I was done with that.
Yeah, bro,
I'm done with that.
And it's
I'm
not like I
done
said.
with
I
that.
don't. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like, I'm not asking for nothing astronomical, nothing that costs a lot of money, no nothing.
For simple
the only
stuff,
motherfuckers that knew where I was at and had access to me were the closest niggas I knew. They still didn't come to me in my darkest, deepest, darkest time of need, nigga.
Yeah.
When I didn't want to have my wife have to get involved with none of this shit. Because I'm like, you know, on some street nigga shit, I'm going to take care of all this shit. She ain't going to have to worry about nothing. I'm going to handle this. And whatever happens, happens. But no, that ain't, as they say, they know best. That ain't how these situations work out, nigga.
That's never how it works. So, shout out to Ari Lennox. May her life get back on track without the use of jail, like Buddha.
I mean,
yeah. So, let's go ahead and move on because T.I. has been he's been trending this whole week. In addition to his beef with 50, he decided to speak upon the Atlanta dating scene.
Girls in Atlanta are very difficult to deal with because their expectations are astronomical. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say that though. I wouldn't say that.
What would
though.
you say?
When I first went to Atlanta, I couldn't believe how progressive the women were down there. Like it was like I was like, every girl out here got a car, got a crib. They doing good.
When did you go? When were you there?
This is the first time when I first started coming to Atlanta, like 04, 05.
Okay, yeah, okay. Things have changed.
So you telling me they not as progressive?
Not
anymore?
as much as they were then. Not as much. Well, and I'm just telling you from other people who have a single men who have a similar testimony.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Not you.
Of course not.
Understand?
So, yeah, people, the complaint is, I meet a girl today and she already asking me to help with her bills before the first
I think
date.
that's sure. Hey, Joe don't want to smoke.
Listen, I think the women in Atlanta are beautiful and deserve to be supported, but they aren't as progressive as they once were. Because they've had so much, how can you say?
Trauma.
Like they spoiled?
Nah, I mean, trauma,
From
yes.
the men
but,
in Atlanta.
But also, they have so much things that they can do other than, you
Got
know.
it.
Men.
So what do you... Got that last part, they was sliding in. Yeah,
They got other things to do.
They be snicking over there, sneak dicking. But yeah, T.I. touched on a subject that he tried to make it seem like it was just Atlanta, but nah, I think this is the entire country. I don't
Everybody
think
behind on bills.
yeah. So
It's
I mean,
definitely not just Atlanta.
I agree with T.I. because what's happening in Atlanta is happening all across the country. It's not an exclusive to the A thing. It's women all across the country. And I think it's in line with my rant from last week where I was saying Atlanta has kind of infected the country with some of its culture, namely that from the strip clubs, and made it mainstream. And I think there are lots and lots of women nowadays who are embodying a strip club mentality and don't even realize it, because I don't think they can understand the origins of where this mentality came from. And I think it comes from the strip clubs, where strippers back in the day would walk up to you and ask you for a drink, and there was no beating around the bush, and you either get it for them or you didn't. And it was cool in the strip club because the theme was tricking, and you were cool with buying woman stuff in the strip club because there wasn't much shit to buy. It was either drinks, food, or tips. They weren't asking you for rent because they just wanted tips to pay their own damn rent. But that mentality left the strip club, and now regular women have this mentality where they believe men should be paying their bills. Well, not even men, strangers should be paying their bills. Men they just barely met.
Just for talking.
Just for talking. And that's stripper shit. You know, yeah, man want to take you out. Now he got to pay for the date, and he's expected to buy you the dress and pay for all this other shit like childcare and stuff.
I'm gonna ask a question.
Yeah,
I'm trying to hold my tongue.
Go for it.
I ask this question. Do you think studs being included in this has?
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
They be tricking too. They trick harder than niggas.
They are the worst.
I was trying to hold my tongue.
They are the worst.
I just want to.
They are the worst.
So you know that's another obstacle.
Yeah, exactly. They are the worst because
Okay.
they're trying to imitate us so fucking bad.
Yeah, and they
you
think
ain't got the third leg. So what's the next thing that most men do? Money.
Mm-hmm. And they sometimes walk around in their strap-ons like they're real peepees.
This dude need to stop.
It's true.
I'm not saying that. I already knew about that, but you talking about they pee-pee.
Well, I don't want to say the word.
He said you being G-rated about it.
Stop, but nevertheless, I think that's another part that has changed the dating culture as well. The inclusion of now the stud aspect of it, and like you say, they're a lot more freer with money too. They're the biggest tricks out there.
Them niggas
tricks.
So so now men are against that as well. So
So now you see what Ari Lennox.
I just wanted to, I didn't want to ask that, but it slipped out.
Unrealistic expectations, pretty much. That's what I see. It's either you want somebody to treat you like a woman or you want to be treated like a whore. You can't have it both ways. You want me to pay you just to spend for us to spend time. I mean, I'm doing that if we go out on a date. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if we're spending
more money,
you want
money on top
that,
of
that,
the
that's
date
just
money.
that's just like the IG model, the $50,000 a month type bullshit.
That's that strip club mentality where they teach you to run these niggas' pockets. You don't do that if you're trying to have a long-term relationship with somebody, but they treat everybody like a John.
So you don't see him as an asset. You see him as an opportunity.
But then dudes don't help.
Niggas tricking. They fucking up the
dudes
game.
don't help at all either, though.
I mean, if you got a bad bitch sitting here in your face, say, "Hey, you drop a few $100s," you know what I'm saying? And they know that they would never be able to, get any other time. Yeah, they gonna do it.
In the words of my man Sauce Walker,
on sauce.
Is you fucking for free or is you prostitute?
I mean, you're not fucking for free, but
is you fucking for free or you prostitute?
It's either or. It can't be one
on
or
sauce.
On sauce. Is you fucking for free or is you prostitute?
I like that, bruh. There's no gray area. Like when you get to our age, niggas like 2 Chainz to Tay. There's no gray area.
Mind you, fucking for free meaning outside of things that you would do on your own.
Is you fucking for free or you're prostitute? Because prostitute means you already have
an idea of you getting some money
out the gate. That you have a price or a fee or whatever. It's already
if you fucking
set.
for free, you know that you just
Fucking
coming to get them cheeks clapped.
Or you
That's
prostitute.
it.
Pick your poison. Like that.
And like Buddha said, at this ripe old age, let's call a spade a spade. So we can beat around the bush. We ain't got to beat around the bush. We can call it what it is now. So I know what
Leave
I'm
them
do.
kids games for them kids.
Yeah. Okay, well, shout out to T.I. and the women of Atlanta. May they be happy with each other. Sometimes, I feel like Tiny gets in the way of T.I. meeting his soulmate.
No, she's helping him.
She's in on it.
I know.
Shit. That's his soulmate.
That's their soulmate.
Right,
what
exactly.
You mean?
You don't know how to say our?
What the fuck is wrong with you?
We a team, nigga. That's what it's like.
This a team here.
Okay. I want to go ahead and move into the sports section of our show because last week, Tretch and Pepper's daughter, what's her name? Egypt?
Yeah.
She got knocked the fuck out.
Knocked the fuck out.
And it was beyond embarrassing. How long has Egypt been in training?
Not long.
They put her in the ring with an two-time Olympic gold medalist. And I said that's absolutely wrong if this is like your first fight.
Right.
Putting you with...
I mean, everybody can't go undefeated.
But she should have been with. She started right.
Look, hey,
you jumped out there. It's almost like you'll put her against somebody that's around the same. There, if she's intermediate, you're gonna get her an intermediate fighter. You're not gonna be an intermediate and then you start off with an expert.
If this is what your career is getting ready to be, if this is what you're getting ready to pursue, then this is what you need to see. There's what you say. They're killers out here.
Yeah, but she from what Tresh was saying, her husband, clout chasing bitch ass, put her in that situation knowing that if your wife just started fucking fighting, nigga, she's supposed to be going against somebody that's just like her, not a fucking 2-time Olympic champion. That was stupid.
He's trying to secure that bag.
Yeah, you securing the bag at her health? At her expense,
she want to fight.
Your wife got knocked the fuck out. I think that was her first fight. That was her first fight.
Yeah,
she should have never been in the ring with her.
Another one.
I'm sure she will.
So
but nobody. No. When boxers, listen, I did this as exercise. When boxers box, you go against someone that's the same experience level you are. You don't go against an expert. If you're a beginner, you're not fighting an expert. That's anything. You're gonna go against people that's the same type of level playing field that you are. Her husband / manager / promoter put her ass out there knowing that she was gonna get her ass knocked out. What if she to die behind that shit? Niggas die, get punched the right way.
Look, you're putting your life on the line, getting in the ring anyway.
But if you,
it
but
is what it is.
I
That's
get
just
you.
like
But this
saying,
is it's her husband / manager.
If we go out to a park and we go play pickup basketball, and there's one dude on the other team who's dumb nice, it doesn't always mean you're going to match up with somebody because
you don't put
in boxing it does
with a gold medal.
In boxing it does.
But she was a gold medalist boxer.
Oh, dude, she was a gold medalist kickboxer, but
so she couldn't use their feet.
That's all. She just couldn't use the feet. She can use the hand.
Both boxers.
No. Kickboxer meaning she got both. She got experience in both. She just couldn't use her fucking legs. So she still got the fist, nigga. She still can knock her ass out. What she did.
Let me break this down to you, nigga.
You don't have to break
I
it
do,
down.
because you obviously you're missing
you're
missing how these things work. No. All right, here we go. I'm gonna break it down for him because I'm gonna take it back.
Little Mac fighting.
No, let me. Yeah, it's something like that. So think about when you first got your PlayStation or your Nintendo, Super Nintendo, whatever it may have been, right? You go get your game. Like, yeah, I got my game. You put your game in, you load it up, bing, level 1. Why you fucking challenging a level 40 already?
This is my question.
No. You don't have stop.
Both people get the same
Branson,
bag?
no.
Like,
No.
if you
Stop.
win,
Listen.
you get 45.
Listen what I'm
If she
saying.
wins, she get 45.
Listen what I'm
Everybody
saying.
get the same bag.
Mike Tyson's punch out. You going straight to Mike Tyson? Do you gotta go through?
No, you have to go through.
Okay, then why the fuck is she already up there?
She's already at Mike
Why?
Tyson.
You don't even have the tokens. You don't have the fucking training.
You ain't even build up
You
your
ain't even
stamina
got
long
the stamina or strength. Why the fuck
beat
is you
Glass
already up
Joe.
there? You ain't even beat Glass Joe yet.
She hit
what
her
the fuck is you doing?
She hit her with 2 lefts.
Like I know what you're saying, but no, this ain't right. That is not right. You're trying to kill your girl,
wife.
Tretch should beat his
Oh,
ass.
you know he
Tretch should beat his
Tretch,
ass.
Yeah, Tretch actually.
He should beat his punk ass.
He released a statement on IG to his daughter. He said, "To my darling daughter, Egypt," he said, "when you marry a clout-chasing clown who brainwashes you into taking care of him and lets him train you and set you up like this, what did you expect? I love you. As far as him and the team around you, y'all put my daughter in harm's way. Karma comes back real quick. You reap what you sow." And that was Tress's messages. So, I mean, my thing is this, like, Egypt came out and, like, defended this decision. So she actually released a video a day or two ago. She says she's still good and she's going to come back stronger than ever, and her fire is fueled.
She ain't got no choice but to come back stronger.
Right. I mean, why the husband didn't come out and say nothing? That's the key part.
Because he's Papoose.
Like I say.
No, don't do that. Don't do that.
Papoose wouldn't set Claressa up like that.
Right, exactly.
He wouldn't.
But nobody can beat this.
Regardless,
He can't
he's
set
not going to set her up for something like that,
Right.
though. You see what I'm saying?
All I'm saying is you're a boxer. I don't know.
There's levels to this. You can't have an amateur fighting a professional out the gate.
They're both getting the same bag.
No,
They're
that's
both
not.
You
amateurs.
can't have an amateur fighting a professional out the gate.
I can tell you that.
They're not
We
amateur.
don't know that. We
No,
don't know
when you in boxing, whoever is the lead
There's tiers to
headline,
everything.
they gonna get more money than a challenge.
She's a first-time fighter.
Right, this is her first fight. Her first fight, dog. She was not supposed to be fighting her.
This chick tried to Jake Paul her.
She was not supposed to be fighting her. You cannot jump in, like you said. You
know
cannot be a
this. You
beginner
should know that,
and jump in and fight somebody that got way more
You
experience.
should know that.
Yeah. Tretch should write another.
That's like,
caption.
think about it. You play Call of Duty. You got niggas up here who been ranked. You going out there in they field for what? Do you got any business out there yet in them ranked? Do you got any business in those ranked lobbies and you just bought the game?
Nope.
Do you have any business in the ranked lobbies and you just bought the
He ain't
game?
gonna answer.
I'm getting ready to be.
That's not what I asked you.
He ain't gonna
You're
answer.
not going to let me finish. But if I think I'm going to be a boxer, my mindset is
See,
I
I
can
told you
beat
he wasn't gonna
anybody
answer.
you put in front of me because this is what I want to do.
These are politics. You know, my second
even know what
son.
level
My
she
second
is as a
son
boxer.
answers questions like this,
Nevertheless, it doesn't matter.
and I still haven't heard a yes or a no yet. I can be whatever I want.
told
Yeah,
you
you
he
can
wasn't
also
gonna
be a
answer.
dislocated jaw figurine
just
too,
said-
nigga.
Earn your rank.
Okay.
You cannot jump your ass out there.
You don't
Look what
think?
happened.
And this
she
how
got knocked
this
the
why I
fuck
laugh.
out.
So you don't think they have numbers on things for a reason?
I believe that. I'm not.
So when somebody has, so if somebody has like,
An R for rookie.
No, you're doing letters. I'm talking about numbers. I'm talking about numbers, nigga. So let's say it's about 500 people in the field,
0-0,
and you got number 500.
If she wins,
and they're already dealing with
if she
top
wins,
15,
if she wins, it's
top
not.
20.
It's not. If she wins,
She
it's
wasn't
not.
gonna win that.
If she wins,
She was
it's
she
none
was
of
not.
it.
She
We
was.
don't know. You don't
She
know
was
until-
she was an underdog.
That was a setup for failure.
Right. She was an underdog.
No, until they sit there and
You
clash.
do know.
She wasn't right.
She was. It's her first fight. She was not. She was an underdog.
First fight, be like, oh damn,
You ain't seen nobody first fight beat nobody.
If you see somebody in their first fight, it was somebody that was also probably their first or second or third fight, maybe.
In other words,
Olympic, you know what I mean?
But you're saying kickboxing. She might not have been a boxer.
If you're kickboxing, you using head and
kick
feet.
and box.
What I'm saying is
She's been training already.
What I'm saying is that might have been her first amateur boxing
It
match.
is no. Listen to what I'm saying. Even if it is, okay. Even if it is, she
I can't stand this nigga sometimes,
because
yo.
kickboxing using fists and feet.
Okay.
She just can't use her feet.
So she has to train herself to keep her feet down, but them fists still
The
flying.
fists still work. And this is her. And this is Tret's daughter's first fight. She's not supposed to fight her at all.
Oh, here we go. Branching is the reason why people like Kimbo Slice, but that he could beat real MMA fighters. Oh, I'm sure it's thought he could beat real MMA fighters. Yes. You think because these niggas have been in these backyard brawls, these backyard wrestling rings, that now that you have a real fucking announcer and everything, and like I tell my youngest son,
Structure.
there's differences between Bush League ball, like Bush League basketball,
And structure.
and structured basketball, unless you're playing the Washington Wizards, of course.
Yeah.
Like, there's a difference.
Right.
I don't want to hear a Nets fan talking shit.
Hey, we ain't let no nigga give up 83 points on us.
You could talk.
We ain't let not nigga give up 83 points
that
on us.
bullshit 83
Always
points.
going to be associated with 83
Right.
points.
Regardless of what, and you got a
With
beast
your
out
beast damn player up there. Shit.
SARS probably gave 50 of them up and shit.
Yeah, like what the fuck kind of shit, man? All of them need their asses whooped. Get that man 83 damn points. Damn.
Who gives a fuck about the number? Let the bitches fight.
Right, like come on.
But she got a title on her shoulder.
Experience
so what?
matters. Experience matters in anything, as you know. You old enough to know that experience matters. If somebody got more experience than somebody, 9 times out of 10 they gonna win.
And then years of it.
Yes.
Like you've already been out here doing what you do, doing what this person is trying to do. You'd already done this, competed on a world, not a national, on a world scale.
Right.
And then you come back and beat up on this little girl like that.
First time fight. And let me tell you, you can tell she a rookie, right? Because when she knocked her out.
You see the way she fell?
Yeah.
Right. Face
You see the way she fell, man? Like
she hit her with the same fucking punch.
Yeah.
Usually, if you an experienced boxer, you get hit that first time, you gonna put that hand
it's
up.
like, okay, I can't.
She ain't put that
leave
hand
myself
up.
open to that.
She rocked it 2 times. Boop. Oh, you gonna keep that bitch open down? Boop. And there she go. Boop.
Come on,
Face
man.
planted.
That ain't right.
Need more sparring time.
Yes, yes. That's why her number was. She had a triple digit number, and the chick she was going with probably had a double or single digit number.
Sparring time. Got to get in the gym.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah.
Kimbo Slice head ass.
Right.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on. I wanted to discuss the moves that were happening in the NFL. The first one being Tua signing to the Falcons.
I don't know why.
Why?
Why?
Is it Penix?
He's hurt. He's still hurt.
Is he going to be ready for the season?
Well, I mean, no, I don't think so. I think based off the ACL injury, and it's the second
So
one.
you get ready to go between Tua and Penix though. Once he is healthy.
Well, you got Tua for 1 year on the cheap.
Yeah.
So you need they release
Kurt.
Cousins. They release him. You come in, bring Tua in on a veterans minimum. You know, it don't cost you shit. You know what I'm saying? And that gives you insurance just in case Penix is not ready to go.
Yeah. Do you think Penix will be ready to go?
Nah, from what reports saying is he gonna still miss some time. So in the meantime, you still need to prep, Tua up See what he can do.
And then I'm like, two
lefties at that.
This boy one concussion away from.
You're right.
Like
He probably already got CTE.
I like this, but that's who you picked. Okay, cool. Let's go.
They got two lefty quarterbacks.
Yeah. Now the Bills traded for DJ Moore, which is going to be interesting since they got rid of your boy Diggs. Oh wait, that was Patriots.
Diggs is Patriots.
My fault. My fault.
He's the best weapon that he's had since your boy.
Who?
Since Coop.
Amari Cooper.
Yeah, he'll be the best weapon that he's had since Amari Cooper.
I mean, after they called out Coleman, you know what I'm saying?
They say they're going to start over with him. They say next year is going to be a blank.
I mean, they ain't got no choice. You put that man on blast. You got no choice but to come talk to him behind the scenes and try to patch it up. You feel what I'm saying? Because, at the end of the day, he's still on your roster.
That wasn't the biggest thing. Let's talk about the biggest thing that happened this week.
Yes.
How Max Crosby went to the Ravens and then wound up back in Vegas.
Well, I mean, they had a buyer's remorse. Shit. You talking about giving up 2 first-round draft picks for somebody that's almost 30 years old. Huh? They didn't like when the doctors did the scope on his knee. They didn't like the results that was coming about it. So, the new year league hadn't started yet, so the deal wasn't official. Now, of course, people gonna look at you on the side eye type, and you're like, damn, you renege on the deal. But again, you can change your mind. You probably like, yeah, let's go in on Crosby. Had a team doctor did they physical. They didn't like what they were seeing. Like, damn, do we want to give up 2 first-round draft picks? We lost our center to the Raiders. He got the highest paid contract for a center. We lost our center. We lost a lot of players. We got Lamar. He in his prime. We got to keep those first round, and then he come right back inside Trey Hendricks for 4 years, $116 million. So, and they still got their first round draft picks, which they're gonna need an offensive lineman and somebody on defense.
Mm-hmm. They're gonna need all of that.
So yeah.
I don't know how the Panthers let Rico out the building. I don't know how they let Rico go. But Rico Dowdle gone.
If you look at where they spent the money at, they put it on defense. Them niggas got some. They got 2 good players.
Yeah,
they got
Jalen.
They got your boy.
Yeah.
They got your boy, and he got Lloyd.
We weren't giving them that money.
They got Lloyd down there in Jacksonville, so they got some good defensive players. You know what I'm saying?
Money,
I think Rico.
I'm happy for him.
I think Rico went to Pittsburgh.
Rico
he signed a 1-year deal with Pittsburgh. Then you had your boy out of Arizona.
Kyler Murray.
He's in Minnesota. He's a 1-year deal, minimum salary.
How is that gonna work?
He's gonna shine.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he starting over J.J. McCarthy?
Hell yeah, he is. Yes, he is.
Over McCarthy?
Yes. Yes. I'm gonna tell you. That's the reason why they brought him in. Listen, we talk about now the what's the coach name?
Minnesota?
Yeah.
Isn't that your boy?
Yeah, I just had on.
I don't remember.
All right, the Minnesota head coach, he's been touted as the quarterback whisperer because remember he had motherfucking won the Super Bowl, Darnold, and from the Giants at Indianapolis.
How we get credit for Darnold winning the Super Bowl?
No,
Darnold was there.
When he was there, they won 15 games. They went 15-2 before he lost in the playoffs. Then they had your boy from the Giants there. So they had 2 good quarterbacks that from other teams was like, we don't want them. They washed up. They get to Minnesota, they're doing their thing. They go to other 2 teams. One went to the Colts before he got his Achilles torn. They was in the lead, possibly Super Bowl favorites, and the other one won the damn Super Bowl. That's why the Minnesota Vikings fired their GM.
I see a QB battle in Minnesota.
Ain't no QB battle.
I see a QB
Ain't
battle.
no QB battle. McCarthy, his first year, he was mediocre.
That's why they was hurt too.
Yes, but I'm saying,
they're
but
going to have a QB battle. It's going to be a
Murray
QB
gonna
battle.
win that.
Just like in Cleveland, it's going to be a QB battle.
Murray gonna win that.
Deshaun and Shador.
Shador. I'm gonna call it right now. Murray gonna be his starting quarterback in Minnesota. Shador gonna win. They're gonna give all Deshaun because they got that contract, but I believe Shador gonna beat him out because number one, you gotta look at what's around them. They hardly have no receivers. Offensive lineman done left and everything. The top tight end done left and everything. So they pretty much in a rebuild.
I believe that you can't
rebuild
have
season.
Shador start because, like you said, he has his contract. So we're going to let him. We're going to trot him out there. Now, how many games he gets to play is up to them. But that contract says he trots out there at the beginning of the season, and we'll give him the.
You notice you ain't hear nothing about Dylan, right? Yeah, 3rd round pick Dylan Gabriel. Yeah, that part.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything.
Of course, they're not even talking about him
because he's out.
Because that lets you know what I was saying last year. Stefanski was propping this dude up, and he wasn't like that.
I will say though that the Pittsburgh situation might be nice if they get a quarterback in there.
Yeah, what's happening with Aaron Rodgers?
And you got
they got another
Dowdle.
receiver.
Yeah, you got a nice little.
They got another
in
receiver
Pittsburgh.
too that just got signed 1 year.
Now it's who's going to be your quarterback because I don't think A-Rod's going back there.
Don't know.
And right now, who
they
is
got
their
that
quarterback?
the Will Smith. He played at Ohio State.
Will Howard.
Will Howard. 6th round. He's the only one. Him and I think Mason is the only two that's on the roster right now.
I'm gonna give my guy, and this is the guy I'm gonna watch out for this year, Malik Willis. Malik Willis is
down there in Miami.
Down in Miami.
I mean, yeah,
I think Malik Willis is.
Of course, I mean,
nice.
you got
he's real nice.
follow who's there. The GM from Green Bay, the coaches from Green Bay.
I like Malik.
So
Willis.
he'll be able to do his thing. Outside of that, I don't listen. Cowboys, we did a whole bunch of trading and shit like that. We brought in some corners, some safeties. We're gonna see what it is like. As of right now, I can't say what you know what I'm saying. So we're gonna leave it like that. But yeah, we're gonna see what this football season gonna be like.
Cool.
Geno Smith, isn't he on a new
Jets
team?
back at the Jets.
Kenny
Geno Smith's
Pickett,
back at the Jets.
Kenny Pickett,
He
he's on a
signed
new
with
team.
the Chargers.
I forgot who.
One year deal with the
Chargers.
Chargers. No, he didn't. What's the name? Went back to the Chargers.
When is the draft?
April.
Yeah.
And I think it's in.
Who's the consensus number, or is there a consensus number one?
The number one pick is the Raiders.
Who?
The Raiders.
Oh,
have
Mendoza. Mendoza from Indiana.
Oh yeah.
Mendoza. And then after that, then it's defense.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I look forward to the draft because the NBA season has just been totally unfulfilling to me, and I'm just holding it off till
playoffs. The playoffs. Like these games here, this when
You got
NBA
15. Yeah, you got 15 games.
That's
14
when
games
NBA
after night.
lag comes on. Like you ready to get to the playoffs. Let's see how this is going to shake out. The Hornets are running it up. Shout out to the Hornets.
Yeah, where are they?
They are solid 9 right now. They lost today to the Spurs.
Shout out to the Hornets for playing.
My Lakers won.
exceptionally
My
good
Lakers
basketball.
won tonight, so we holding that number 3 position down in the West.
The Hornets are right now 10.
I mean, like I said, the West is so tight. You can't even. You can if you lose a game, you can go from third to playing game just like that. That's how tight the West is.
But I believe the Hornets are going to make the playing game because it's the 10th seed, right? That makes the playing.
Yeah, you got
The Bucks are like 5-6 games out.
Yeah, you got 2 playing. You got 2 playing games.
So right now it would be the Hornets versus the Sixers, and that.
I like the Hornets win. I like the Hornets in that matchup while you playing. If the Hornets were to play the Sixers, I like that matchup.
Yeah,
I don't. I like the Sixers.
Well, that's because
you're a Philly fan. I feel you, but hey, LaMelo, Kanipo, Miller, and Bridges,
Maxey, Edgecombe, like Philly ain't gonna be no joke.
I got you. I got you.
Who are the Hornets big man?
I don't. I don't know how to say his name, but their center, he's pretty decent. Like I said, they have been beating teams. I mean, some good teams. They're not no pushover. So if they were to play now, Philly and the Hornets, I like the Hornets.
Who is your vote for MVP this year?
Ooh, well, that's a tough one because it was your boy from Pistons, but he done faded off. You can say Luka, he's in the 3rd position. SGA right now holding it down because he broke Wilt Chamberlain's record of most 20-point games, 127 in a row. So right now SGA is leading, and his team is still number 1. in the
So
West.
it would be SGA, Cade, and then
No, I would say SGA, Luka, Cade, and then you got Wemby up in there.
I don't know if you could give Luke. You got to give it to Cade. If this Pistons finish first, I'm good with SGA being MVP.
Yeah,
but
but
Cade got to be number 2. If
you're talking about Luka,
because the Lakers, they're the Lakers.
What you mean by that? They're the Lakers.
You expect the Lakers to finish there. You didn't expect the Pistons to be number 1 in the
No, the East. No, the Pistons.
You expected the Lakers to be in the top 4.
No. I'm not gonna give you that because the Pistons was good last year. The only thing they changed was Bickerstaff. That was it. The coach.
What were they last year?
They was in the playoff last year. Matter of fact, they lost the quarterfinals.
They were like 6 or something like that. They're number 1 this year.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is you saw the trajectory from last year when Bickerstaff came as a head coach. You saw the trajectory of this team changing that is win because they gave the Knicks and Boston and fits last year as well. They excelled this year to be number 1. But the only reason why I say I put Luka number 2 ahead of Cade because he has faded in the last couple of weeks. Luka, on the meanwhile, this nigga just had a 50-point triple-double. He beat the damn fucking Denver Nuggets tonight with 30, averaging a triple-30. That's fine. Go ahead.
I put JB up there before Luka.
Who?
JB.
Jalen
Brown.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's definitely a contender.
Well, because I have no argument against that because this is supposed to be the year the Celtics is not supposed to be good. You feel what I'm saying? He held the team down. They are what they
Tatum.
right. Especially without Tatum, without his partner. So you're right. I have no argument with that.
That would be my 5: Luka, SGA, Cade, JB, and we'll throw in
Wemby. You gotta throw in Wemby because you're talking about the Spurs. Last year, the Spurs they didn't even make the play in, and they're like the top. They're number.
They're 2,
and they beat Oklahoma 3 times this year.
What about Ant?
He's top 10, but based off of how you were in the Western Conference Finals for 2 years, and now it seems like you are lacking. It just goes to show how tough the West is. That's all.
What about Bam?
What about him? Get the fuck out of here. No. Rookie of the year. Who you got rookie of the year?
It's gonna be Cooper.
But your boy from
Knipple,
Charlotte,
man.
No, it's gonna be Coop.
Knipple should get it.
It's gonna be Coop.
He broke the rookie record for most threes in the damn. Even though Cooper got the rookie record for most 20-point games in the season, but you got one that's going to the playoffs. You got another one that's tanking on purpose.
But like I say, old boy in Charlotte plays with. He got
but of course,
Coop
but
playing with who?
They're tanking. Dallas is tanking on purpose.
But Coop's still showing.
Listen, I can't give nobody. I can't give him a ledge over Knipple because your team is intentionally tanking. I can't do that.
But I can't give it to Knipple.
Why can't I?
You have Ball. You have Bridges.
Mm-hmm.
You have a squad with you. Coop.
Were they in the playoffs last year? Those same guys that you just talked about, was they in the playoff?
Coop doing
yes
it by
or no?
himself.
I asked you a question. Simple question. All those guys you just named for Charlotte, right? They was there last year, correct?
Yeah, but they weren't playing.
No, I asked you a question. They was there last year, right?
Hurt.
Did they make the playoffs last year?
Who? The Hornets?
Yes.
No.
Okay, then here you are, Knipple, rookie. They're gonna make the playoffs this year, right?
Ball has played.
Yes or no?
The majority of
yes or no?
Bridges is playing.
Why can't this man ask the question? It's a yes or no question. They making the playoffs this year with Knipple, right?
Yes.
Why can't that man get rookie year? His rookie impact is the reason why the Hornets, we're talking about him. Dallas is, we can't knock Cooper's game, but you can't knock his game, but he's gonna score. They're gonna give him his time to learn the game. So he's gonna have the ball in his hand all the time. He's gonna do all that shit. That's gonna be it. That's almost like inflated numbers. Here we are. Knipple numbers are impact numbers. They're impacting the team as a whole, outside of himself, as a whole, that they're going to be in the playoffs. So I got to give the edge to fucking Knipple. That's my opinion.
Interesting. Well, do y'all have any other topics?
Yes, I do have a topic.
Go
before
for
we
it.
Slide. I don't know if anybody watched the Joe Budden's podcast, but we had this. They were talking about MCs with no classic albums, and one of the MCs they threw up there was
Drake.
Busta Rhymes.
Oh,
and I remember we had the same conversation.
Classic album?
And y'all argued.
He said
with me.
Busta Rhymes ain't had no classic album?
Just go back
Okay,
and
go
listen
ahead,
to
go
Joe
ahead,
Budden
go ahead.
podcast that you know, Joe Budden and the crew, and they also agreed with me that he didn't have a classic album. That's
BS because I would say I would
it
say
was
his
more
first
hip-hop
I would say his first album he dropped, that's a classic right there.
The Coming.
That's a classic right there.
When they named artists with no classic albums, Grand Poobah. Grand Poobah was
What?
one. Grand Poobah ain't got no classic album. I love Poobah too.
I am brand new. Poobah does not.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Does not.
Go ahead. Keep naming.
Fab, Poobah Fab, Jadakiss, Method Man.
Method Man don't have that many albums out. Jadakiss.
It doesn't matter. He ain't got a classic.
Jadakiss don't have a classic.
No, Jada ain't got one. He got a close one, but he don't have one. Who else did they say? I can't remember who else.
I heard they said
But I
J.
just
Cole.
wanted to bring
They
the
said
Busta
J.
Rhymes.
Cole.
No, J. Cole got a classic. Forest Hill Drive's a classic. That shit's super classic.
But Busta's first album, that's a classic.
I was just saying that, I just wanted to bring that
I'm
up.
gonna say it. That's a classic. That album right there got me through. I was on the streets. That's the first time on the block listening to Busta. You feel what I'm saying? So that's a classic album in my book.
Is We Are the Streets a classic?
Hell yeah.
That's the Locks, right?
Yes. Hell yeah. We Are the Streets is a classic.
You got some classic tracks.
A classic album. Listen, a classic album. What is a classic album? Let's get that out. How many songs on a, let's say, 16?
Classic, I got to ride. I mean, like, I'll give you
So
one.
that means back and front.
I'll give you one. I'll give you one. You might have had that track.
And you said We Are the Streets is not a classic? That's
I don't
a classic.
think so. I think
that's a classic.
You called it a struggle classic one time. It's like
We Are the Streets of the Locks is a classic.
Okay, so if Infamous, how big is the gap between Infamous and We Are the Streets?
Mm-hmm. Very huge. I can't believe you would compare
I'm
the
just
two.
saying, but that was just like, I'm gonna give you a classic. Now, where does that come towards a classic? Because we all agree that the Infamous is a classic. Where does We Are the Streets? Is it in the same stratosphere? You would say Whatchamacallit is better than We Are the Streets.
What's that?
Their third album, Hell on Earth.
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, listen, I'm a Mobb Deep fan, so let me put it. All their albums is classic to me.
The first one ain't a classic.
What?
Juvenile Hell is not a classic.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
Calm down.
Okay. You're right. The rest of them is all the rest of them is outside the first one. All the rest of them is.
So that's why I'm saying We Are the Streets.
It still falls in the class. If you compare it against Infamous, no, that's night and day.
Okay,
but it's still a classic
compare it.
album.
One more. Is it better than CNN?
Ooh.
See, these are classic albums we're talking. And The War Report
Classic.
is a classic. But
It's a
I
classic.
think so We Are the Streets, I've given you classic
Now,
albums.
mind you, look at the decades that you're going in, you're dipping into.
But
We Are the
classic's a
Streets is.
classic.
I feel what you're saying. We talking about early when the 2000s came in, right? This when the waterization outside of
Like,
Locks.
your favorite album right now, it's a classic. The Clips.
Mm-hmm.
Their newest album. Classic.
Man, listen, man.
I'm just saying, and I love the Locks. I think the Locks we went to go see the Locks in concert. Great show. Great show. Love the Locks. Solo,
You got a point, but it's
Solo, I give Styles his classic. I might even give Sheik a classic.
But you just said
I might even give Sheik a classic. I can't give Jada a classic.
Jada wrote every damn thing though. That's the whole thing.
He ain't writing for Sheik.
He
ain't writing Sheik. Their styles are completely different.
Now Charles says I don't like that they put Andre 3000 on that list because he doesn't have any solo albums.
Black Thought was up there too. Now they mentioned it.
Okay, that's dumb work.
That's crazy.
That's not fair. The Roots have classics.
They got classics. Hell, Black Thought one album came out as a classic to me. It just didn't get that much. It did. He did. It was only one of them though. It just didn't get that much airplay like all the rest of them.
Shout out Charles too
for
bringing that up because they were talking about Andre because of the Love Below, and the Love Below wasn't necessarily considered a hip hop album.
Who? What?
The Love Below.
Oh,
Outkast.
Yeah,
and they were like, it's an Outkast album too. It's not a solo album.
It is.
But you can't buy it solo. You have to buy it as.
Well, I mean, if they're taking artists from classic groups and making them solo,
you're
including Q-Tip?
No.
Because I mean, he hasn't released a solo classic, but he's been on well over.
Yeah, he got catalog of hits and features.
So I was just bringing up the names that they listed, and thanks Charles for bringing up Andre 3000 and reminding me Black Thought was on that list too.
Yeah,
I don't even understand Black Thought. The Roots got a couple classic joints.
Well, I guess
mean, they're trying to say solo.
They trying to say solo, but he
Black Thought only got one.
He only got
solo
one,
album.
but it didn't get that. It didn't get. You talking about the '90s? It didn't get that play like
It
how
wasn't
supposed.
the '90s. That came out.
Black Thought album was rather recently.
Yeah.
Well, Danger Mouse.
Danger Mouse.
No, that ain't the album I was talking about.
Which one are you talking about?
Oh well, you got more than one solo apparently.
Yeah, exactly. Because the last one I heard of him was right after the damn, you know what I'm talking about.
No.
But the names up there, I agree with, especially with Fab, Jada, Method Man, and Poop. I definitely agree with those 100%.
Yeah. Cool. Well, any other topics that we have to cover?
Hell no.
Dress for the weather. Dress for the
it's
weather.
about to get cold.
This is how people get sick.
Oh yeah, it's
This
gonna
is
be
how people get
47
sick.
on Monday.
Start dressing for the weather because this is how people
Look
get
at the
sick.
weather report, people.
Be mindful. And another thing, pray for our soldiers.
Word.
Pray for our soldiers. Keep them in your thoughts and prayers and stuff like that because they're in a situation that
shouldn't be
in. But there are soldiers, and we support them regardless. So definitely think about our soldiers during this time.
No doubt.
Like, comment, share, tell a friend, share a friend. We need that. We are 2,500. We are 2,500 from 10,000 on YouTube. Remember, we get that 10,000. We get that live call in, people.
Subscribe.
And I know y'all want to talk to us.
Subscribe.
Yeah, y'all know y'all want to come in and troll. Subscribe. Peace.
Peace.